Well, I've decided to go live 2 minutes early. I can't take this any longer. I've had to go live a bit earlier. Do us a favour, everybody. Hit the thumbs up. It really does mean a lot. Right. Wow. What a 24 hours it's been for us. Stephen can't make it tonight. He does send his apologies. Just checking everything's alright. It's been for us. Oh, wow. Everything's spot on. Everything's spot on that end. Because we had a nightmare last live. We're going to talk about everything really. But I've come on early because I wanted to tell you about Gooch. We all knew he was going to Stoke. It's just been announced, and then he's left his goodbye message on Twitter, on Sunderland's obviously Twitter, and my God, it'll put a tear in your eye. It really will. I'm not even lying. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you go and have a look, because obviously after this, but oh my God, the emotions of today. I tell you what, there's been so many ups, so many downs. It had us questioning things. Me, even Stephen, Mr. Sensible, it had him questioning things. And then today, it's been a hell of a lot better. The only outgoing at the minute has been Gooch. Obviously, Ross Stewart is more than likely going to be out, going to Southampton. But other than that, all the hype and all the carry on social media regarding Clark not being happy wanting again, regarding Roberts on his way out. The club rejected a £5 million bid for Roberts. As of now, it's only Gooch who's left and who's been announced. But my God, do you know what, Gooch? I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted that he's gone. He's been a proper servant to the club. He's wore his heart in his sleeve, grafted as much as he could, and he just wasn't getting game time. It's the best outcome for him is to move on and get some game time at Stoke. I wish him all the best in the rest of his career, and thanks for everything, all the service he's done. But if you haven't seen his little goodbye speech on social media, I recommend you go and look at it and read through it. It's kind of sad, like, but listen, it's for the best. Right, incomings. Now, if Pembelia does come in, oh my God, no disrespect, Gooch lad, but what a replacement that is. That's all I'm going to say. I put highlights on Twitter. I'll get into the chat in a minute and have a crack on. I put highlights on Twitter of this kid's highlights. I've been looking at loads, and I know highlights do make a player look better than they actually are. But my God, he's played 15 times for PSG, and he's also played for Bordeaux. And he looks so good on the ball. He's got pace as well, and he can play centre back, right back, and also right wing as well. But like I say, he's none of these signings are in time to play for tomorrow, so we're still fucked tomorrow. But after then, we're laughing. I was just listening to the Roker Report, lads, before I come on here, and the lads were saying, what were they saying again? It's gone out of my mind. Alright, Rusin. Last season, when I've done my little video about Rusin, he had better stats than Mudryk, who went to Chelsea. Now, that's coming from the Roker Report, lads, and I think that is just, you know, our recruitment teams might have pulled I was going to swear there, but I thought not. They might have pulled another good one out the arse, you know what I mean? That's not so much swearing. Right, we'll get on to the chats, because I've been waffling for a bit. But Gooch is gone. It's kind of sad statement what he put up, like. Pulls on the old heartstrings. Right, let's go further back. Coventry is 6-0. Get up, lad. Right, now we're gone. That was before I started. I know, the shock storm. And guess what, mate? Your name's been changed. How about that? I still haven't got the new emojis for the channel members. I do apologise, but they will be there soon. It's an absolute nightmare to do. I need loads of time. I just haven't had it at the minute. Lucky I got in on time to do this stream. To be honest, I'm not even going to lie. I'm a big fan. Hello, says SCFC. Daniel, alright, mate. I think you mean Gooch, not me. of Gooch. Siri says Gooch, alright, mate. Who else is in? LNS Adventures W. SCFC. Jane says alright, mate. Alright, mate. I will be going on my phone every now and again because you know the score. We've got there's so. Put it this way. Keith Downey is even at the Academy of Light. There's that much going on at Sunderland. There's that much going on with Sunderland. Yesterday, it was doom and gloom. Today, that it's just being turned around. And I listen, I didn't fully write off, and I still haven't at this minute, what's going on at the club regarding players coming in and out. The calibre of players we've got, yes, they're not proven in the Championship, but that doesn't mean jack shit. You can still bring players in who are not proven in the Championship and they can still hit the ground running and do so well. Look at our team last season. There's quite a lot of them players who weren't proven in the Championship and were done well. But let's have a look. Oh, Sunderland's tweeted. Oh, I didn't tweet out more sad stuff. Well, he's not. They put Gooch forever and Mackham, and then obviously the Wembley win. I had a funny feeling he weren't gone. He was gone again the other day when he put up. He shared one of the Roker Reports tweets, and it was like Gooch started when he first started. He scored in a 6-3 win, was it? I think, or he was a part of the team in a 6-3 win, and then it went through the years. And his tweet when he really shared it just didn't sound like he was going to be playing for us anymore. What's this crack? Robert Steele is off. Yes, Robert Steele is off. Listen, look, the only players that's left is... Me and Stephen were talking on voice notes just before, yeah, and we were saying to each other, the only players that's left, really, is Gooch. I know you've got the other ones who was it? My first team is really what's left. Who went out on loan. We've got Anderson who went out on loan to Shrewsbury. I kind of think off the top of my head. Pardon me, sorry about that. Hey, alright, Norman. That's not Norman. Probably 10 past 11 tops, mate, I think. But you know what the crack is. Stewart, apparently there was a stumbling block in the deal, but it does look like it's going to happen regarding Ross Stewart. Which, really? I've just... Truthfully, right, I'll give you it as it is, what I think, right? Because, there's no point me just sitting on the fence, right? So, my honest opinion, last season, we did so well without Gooch. Tony Mowbray bangs on about Gooch. We need a proper striker this, we need a proper striker that. And it must not upset, but unsettle the strikers what's currently at the club. Yes, one he had two, really, and one got injured straight away. But, you could see against Coventry, Hamia, his confidence looks shot to bits. It really looks shot to bits. And with Mowbray constantly banging on about Ross Stewart, maybe it's gonna... Maybe the other strikers what's in now can step up to the mark. Oh, he's the big fella here. Stephen, I've just told them all your apologies. You sent your apologies for not making the stream. You've just been shattered. What are you talking about, Stuart, you moron? I did say Stuart. Have you just dropped on the conversation and thought you could pipe up? I'm talking about Stuart here. Ross Stewart. I'm saying I'm giving them my honest opinion about it. Listen, he's an absolute amazing player. Is he going to come back the same player? We didn't know. Is 10 million worth it? Yes, considering the amount of injuries he had. If we had a crystal ball and we could see it in the future, and we knew... Evan man, shut up, didn't say it out. I'm getting tortured. Right, I meant fucking Stuart, right? You know what I'm talking about. He's 6'12". Right, apologies for my language, there'll be no more. Right. Ross Stewart, 10 million. Is it worth it? What do you reckon? Aye. He's been injured for God knows how long. Two big, lengthy injuries. Is he going to come back the same player? Probably. He probably could get over it. He has before. But are we really going to risk 10 million at this stage? That money can then be made to bring other players in. What was that? That popping up on the screen. I didn't even know what that is. So bear with us. Right, am I getting wrong again or? Aye, people just laughing as well. Alright, Michael Cooper, mate, channel member in the chat. What's he saying? If these two French teams get signed up, I think that'll be enough to get top 6 now. Oh, he's full of confidence. He wasn't earlier though, were you? 10 million may be the best strike in the championship. Aye, that's the thing, John. He potentially could be the best striker. Well, he potentially is the best striker in the championship, come back from a big injury. But how long are you going to have him fit for? If he can go on the full season, then he probably could. But, you know, as history guns off, we bought him injured, and he's had 2 lengthy injuries. For me, truthfully, it's worth 10 million, but I think it's a good deal. But I wouldn't mind him staying, mate. I wouldn't be losing any sleep if he stopped, to be honest, because he's experienced. He's done it in this league. He looked outstanding while he was here this last season. Wait, 2 minutes. What's happening? No, now just notifications. I thought it was you know, the scarf picture, as Stephen likes to say. Exactly. There's another one, Storm. Exactly, mate. We've got Stephen, shut up. Storm, you're right, mate. You've got to remember how much we bought him for. £250,000. Now, what we're getting, 10 million back. Good return, really, isn't it? What he is, think in the chat below. Let us know. And do us a favour. Hit the thumbs up. Means a lot to the channel. It helps it grow. And subscribe if you haven't. If you wouldn't sign a new contract there. Exactly, Chris Spencer, good point as well. I forgot to mention. Glad yous are in the chat to keep us me age screwed on. But yeah, you're right. He hasn't signed a new contract, and I were really gonna risk 10 million and let it run down to nothing. So the club and the player think it's best to part ways. He goes to Southampton. We get 10 mil. Hopefully these 2 kids sign, the French lads, and nothing goes wrong with the deal. Apparently, Crespo as well. It looks like that deal might be off, but you never know. Stranger things have happened on this. I think this transfer window, and I think the majority of years might agree with us. This has been one of the mentalist transfer windows, second to Wee Phillies. I'm not lying. That was probably the most maddest transfer window, but this one, oh my god, it's had a lot of Sunderland supporters down in the dumps, near optimism, just thinking, oh, where's the ambition, where's this, where's that, and I did get where you were coming from, because I was like, right, I'll held up till the windows shut, and if we haven't bought any adequate replacements in, I'm going ballistic. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like the amount of outgoings, what everybody was talking about. The likes of Roberts, Clark was unhappy, Stewart was away. Then we had, apparently, there was rumours Ekwa was it the German club. We've had so many rumoured players leaving. Dan Neil to Liverpool, and I just thought, God, yeah, what's going on with this club? And everybody was sick to the back teeth. But apparently the Roberts deal's off now. Apparently that's off. But you know, stranger things have happened. Rosen, apparently he's having medical in France, apparently, ain't he? Ross, Sean Middleton's just come through there and said Ross Stewart fails medical report. He's failed his medical, has he? I'll have to have a look on that. Was announced hours ago that he passed the medical, and Stephen's saying he's passed the medical apparently. Right, we're having conflicting reports here. We're going to have to quickly jump on the old Twitter, see what's going on. Here we are. Some plot twists. If Sunderland finish this window with 5 strikers, no, that's right. Me internet has decided to be an absolute cup on a string. Jesus, man. Football Insider, don't believe it. Oh, well, that's the thing. If it's the Football Insider, that as a pinch of salt, to be honest. Football Insider. I'll be out. To be honest, I'll be happy if he does feel he's medical. I'm not gonna lie, because then we've got more strength and depth up front, really, aren't we, basically. And if he comes back the same player, then happy days. but will that then stop these two French kids coming in? That's the problem, because if you do follow us on Twitter, I've put a compilation of whose was it? Ayuchi. I'm saying it wrong. Oh, report lads. Oh, aye, well there you gone. Is where Philly got in the academy. He showed daylight because there's plenty going on. In fact, Keith Downey's there, so he'd probably have his ones and twos with each other. I'd rather have 10 mil. I see. You can't, like, listen. What I love about that, what me and Stephen do on this channel is the contrast in what Sunderland supporters' opinions are. Like, there's a lot of people saying one thing, a lot of people saying the other. And on this channel, we respect everybody's opinion. And it's all, as long as it's, you know, no one's being cheeky twats, it's alright to have a little bit crap on about it, and I wouldn't say argue, but debate. Oh, it's lovely that. Put ice cubes in. Hope Stewart doesn't he doesn't want to be here. Well, to be honest, when people say Stewart doesn't want to be here, he said, listen, Tony Mowbray come out, I can't remember when it was, it might have been the start of this window. Tony Mowbray come out and said Ross Stewart does want to be here. He said it himself. But Tony Mowbray said a lot of things this window, and the club have sort of went back on what he said. Like he said, Elliot Embleton will play a part against Southampton. Maybe that be on the bench in the starting 11 or last 10 minutes, who knows. But then the club have went and loaned him out to Derby. There just seems to be a missing link between the club and Mowbray at the minute. Like, Mowbray has been saying for weeks upon end, let's get a striker in, or it might be happening the weekend, it might be happening tomorrow, it might be happening the next year, and it never has happened. Did it get us wrong? It has finally happened, and I'm absolutely over the moon. And to be honest, I'm excited to see this Rooston lad. And if you haven't seen the video of what I've done, go and have a look. I've done it before this live, well before. But apparently, what I've seen and witnessed of the lad, he looks really good. He looks like he's got a good eye. He knows where the back of the net is. Right, when the ball comes across the box, he places it perfect. Like, he'll put it in the bottom corner, he'll not just whack a leg at it. Failed medical. Why, he's injured. Imagine that. He's failed the medical. He's fucking injured till the end of September. Jesus. It's fucking mad, isn't it? You look at it like that, you're thinking, what the fuck? Like, you're sending one of your injured players down on a medical thinking that he's going to pass. There you go. Confirmation from Sunderland. Elliot Embleton will spend the remainder of the season on loan at Derby County. Honestly, a good look, Embo. I said good lick, Embo. Imagine that. Right, away. Fucking hell, people's going to get pissed off. I'm sitting on my phone. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good move for Embleton. It is. It really is. I think, to be honest, he's came back from... I feel sorry for Embleton, lad. Obviously, he scored the goal with Ross Stewart's goal as well at Wembley against Wickham to get us into this league. And I tell you what, I'll come back to that comment there what someone's just said. Like I say, it's a good move for him. I cannot see him getting a lot of game time at Sunderland, and that's probably the best move for him. Get some minutes in his legs, well, not just minutes in his legs, get back playing, really, basically, because he's been out for how long? Was it a year and a bit or something mental like that? That comment there says, I get Ahmad back. Well, people who's on social media will have seen BBC Newcastle's admin must be a Sunderland supporter, I'm telling you, because he says, I feel like shit, I just want Ahmad back. My first thought was, what do you know? Are you telling us something you didn't know? But it was just one of them, because of all the outgoings, what apparently going to happen with Sunderland and all the in the knows and the rumours. It just got everybody shit in their pants, basically, including myself. I was thinking myself, what's the club doing? I know that at one point I was saying, listen, with Dan Neil, Roberts, Clark, the mould, what they're going on about all the time, them three players are crucial to that mould. They're still young. If you want to bed them in, there's no good getting rid of them all now and cashing in now. I thought, Jesus, I know they said they might sell on profit, but they also did say it didn't sell your best assets. And I thought, right, you finish your top 6, let's have a clear out. I went, that doesn't make sense, does it really? But no, it's just up to now. Oh, it's not even nowhere near 20 past 9. A lot of things can happen. We've seen it all before. And I hope it's not like before where me and Stephen was sitting there till nearly 12 twiddling our thumbs. Well, obviously, if Keith Downey's down the Academy of Light, you know, there's going to be incomes and announcements. Oh, yeah, I've got a few pop-ups as well. I'll come back on the chat in a sec. Who's happy about this fella? Why? It's not popped up, why? Oh, I've unplugged the phone. Pissing hell. Is that one worked? Hey, sir! Hey, hey, Anucci! That's not how you see it. This boy looks good, you know. I'm telling you, I'm really excited about seeing him. He's made, how many appearances was it again? I've done the video and I forgot already. He made a few appearances for PSG and then he went out, oh, where was it? Oh, Saint Etienne. He went out to Saint Etienne and then he went out to Lorient, I'm going to say, that's why he was at now. And he's made quite a few appearances. But another one I'm going to have to show you as well. Obviously, we're waiting for these two to be announced. I hope to God the day. Pembele, he's another one. We love a French lad. French Mackham's taking over the show again. What you call it? There was rumours today as well that we were going to get Michu back. Now, Michu didn't want to come back. The club says it was mutual. But I thought Michu didn't want to be back. Anybody got anything to add to that? Because oh shit, what am I doing? I'm sure Michu didn't even want to come back, to be honest. I'll get the chat up and we'll have a little look. See if I can get that Dembele one back on. Burstow and all. There's another kid. To be honest, I'm not going to lie, everybody. I didn't know much about this Burstow lad. I know he's come from Chelsea. And he went out on loan at Charlton. But I didn't really know much about the kid. I'm not going to lie. Michu staying at PSG, apparently, someone says in the chat. He said also on Michu, he did say that the Spanish league will be a little bit more easier and more physical than the English league, and it would suit him more, basically his style of play. Right, see if I can get this image back on. I want to get this one up. 2 seconds, everyone. But we'll jump back onto the chat as well in a minute. I'm just going to put that on forward. I can get any image you like on the screen. I'm going to get this one on because I haven't brought it up. Right, anyone know anything on this kid? Like a bit more detail than what I know. I literally know that. I literally know he's been on loan at Charlton. He done alright for when he was there, and he's highly thought on. He's meant to have bags of ability. 6'2". He's plays up front, and he looks a good player. Like, you know what the highlights show, always does. But let's go into the chat, see if everyone's already seen him. Series, he's in England under 23s or something. Aye, speaks volumes really if you manage to be doing that. And also Bellingham has been called up to the England under 19s. Well done, Bellingham, lad. He came off the bench against West Ham. He's quite big, 6'2". Ross Stewart passed his medical and will be confirmed as a Southampton player before 11 PM deadline day. He signed a 4-year deal, and Sunderland will net 8 million and 2 million add-ons. Thanks very much, Sean, mate. Really appreciate that. There you go. It looks like the deal's back on between Ross Stewart. It's been on off for quite a few hours now. And there you go. Stewart is confirmed. Well, listen, 8 million in rising to 2. It's not so bad, really, is it? Let's be honest. Something's just popped down on the phone. I didn't want to tap that off and one after eight. Right, 2 minutes. See what the crack is there. Need confirmation from the club yet. Well, the RGX Media on Twitter has just said, "Do not out to believe now. Suppose if it does still end up at, he does still end up at Southampton, then you can stick Dak in the 5 instead." So there's conflicting reports. Apologies there. Like I say, the Football Insider says he's failed the medical. This is literally a minute ago as well. 1 minute ago, people saying. But according to Sean, and he's listening. I think he's listening to the Roker Report lads as well. The deal's off. Literally, it's mental. Unless, like Stephen says, the scarf is above his napper, then we can have the confirmation. Haha, Stuart Dale, on, off, on, off, on, off. Stephen's pissing himself down the house. Get to bed, you. We've got to get... Aye, listen, everybody. Whoever's on watching us now, and you're at the match, me and Stephen will be there early as you like. 11 o'clock at the statue. And we'll get loads of yous on, and we can talk about the last 24 hours at the club, and we'll toss it on the channel. Oh, Fresh has joined. Get her in, Fresh, with a $9.99 all the way from the USA. Things are looking a bit rosy now at the mate. Things are looking better. And Stephen's giving you a hands up for that, mate. Thanks very much. Really appreciate it. Gans back into the channel. And if you haven't, hit the thumbs up on the channel. It really does mean a lot to me and Steve. Right, I'm going to tell you then anyway what we're on. We're on 61 likes. There's nearly 270 people watching. Takes you 2 seconds to hit the thumbs up. I know I used to sick to death of us saying it, and to be honest, I feel like a tit saying it myself. But if you didn't, people just simply do forget, and it just pushes the stream more. But there's that. Carry on out the way with. And Fresh, you put us off me stride there. Strike FCLC, you know. Alright, listen, what I need strikers. I know it doesn't help us tomorrow, but it does. It's starting to look a little bit more better now. Obviously, if we can keep Elder Roberts and stop him from going to Southampton, and it's only Stewart and Gooch what D gone, and then all the players that's linked to Sunderland D sign and are done. It's what can you say? Can I do? I'm gonna do a poll on it. See if I can do a poll. Signing. I'm not gonna do. If I can't do it, I'll not. But I'll get people to comment in a minute. Oh, what's this? Create a highlight video? Nope. Add stream? Nope. Oh, fucking hell, I don't know how to do it. I can toss an advert on. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll not do that. 6 more likes and we're over 100. Go on, people. You know the score. Right. No, I can't do it. But, truthfully, right, as much as it has been quite miserable the last 24 hours, it's only livened up recently for us. If them two are the only players to go, Stewart and Gooch, and the players what's in question, D come in, Pembele, Ayuchi. I'm going to say Ayuchi, it sounds mint. Is this a good window? Is Speakman cooking all again? Let us know in the comments now if you think it's positive or it's been a bad one. This, bearing in mind the amount of players were bought in right at the get-go. Was it 8? Have we brought in 8 players up to now? I can't really want to raffle them all off, but I'd like to hear from the people who's watching how many people do you think it's actually been a successful window if them players do come in. Storm, 15 months member. Get on, Storm, lad. He's been 15 months a member of the channel. Absolute legend, mate. Right, here we go. People's coming in. Yes, sir. It's been a good one. Very, very good window. If he goes, he goes. And if he stays, he stays. Agree with that. What if Mason... Oh, fucking hell, I'm not reading that chat. Just a bit behind on Dundale's mediocre. Someone called said good window. 100% says Dean. Very successful. Successful. We can't speak until we them in action. See them in action. I think you mean. Well, that's fair dues. Stuart's good business for us. I totally agree with that one. 4-year deal, no complaints. We've signed at 11 signings over this summer period. Cheers for that, Chris lad. 9 so far, 2 pending. Says Steve. Are you disappointed we didn't? I'm not saying that. Oh, Sam Greenwood, you mean? Aye, I thought he was on about a different one. Aye, he was on about a different one, that other kid. But no, Sam. Aye, I was a bit disappointed. I wouldn't have minded Sam. He obviously went to Middlesbrough. He was pictured with Dan Neil, if you remember the two of the kids when they were at Wembley. He was the other kid standing next to him. He's obviously a Leeds player and he's went on loan to Middlesbrough. It would have been nice for him to come in. I didn't know if the club went in for him and I didn't know what his reason was to choose Middlesbrough, but that's just by the by. Leslie Thomas, I'm going to put you on the thingy below. Cheers for joining as a member. Right. Wow, how do I do this? No, that's not it. Right, 2 minutes. I'll quickly put this up. But I choose for becoming a channel member. We've got new stuff coming to channel member. Me and Stephen's going to put our finger out once this. That's not it. Oh, it's that. Once this window is shut, like. Well, I'll put your name across the bottom. It might not pop up till the next one, but it's definitely on. Oh, where is it? Thompson. Why was I saying Thomas? That's right, isn't it? Aye. Why did I say Thompson? Oh, I'm off my tits, mate. Like, wait, there you go. I don't know if you have a look, see if your name's coming along the bottom. It might not, but it definitely will for the next one. Just tax a white update. Ian Hardy. Hey, alright. Storm, what you doing, man? It's not a match, dude. Sunderland haven't scored. Jeez, mate, though, I really appreciate that. I can't believe it. What's he saying? But Stuart Dale's hurts me head, but I would still like 1 or 2 experienced players in. Sometimes an unexperienced player might not be well at matches. Wait, I can't say because it's in orange. Yeah. Where emotions take toll. Aye, fair point. Fair point. Yeah, I can like that, I think. Yes, you've got a like for that, mate. I didn't know you could do that. Cheers, Storm, though. I really do appreciate it, mate. I've gone straight back into the channel. But I do get what you mean. An experienced striker would have been, you know, top of the list, really high on the agenda for me and all. But it is what it is. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting it experienced at this level. And Steve says cheers. Michael says Storm is your place, take it on. Alright, Jack lad, we cheers for everyone dropping in, but like I say, we're going to try and keep you updated with any incomings and outgoings that is happening. And my phone's crashed. Why? What's happening, like? Well, according to 2 minutes ago, according to Michael Graham, as I reported earlier, Southampton definitely tried to restructure the deal today. I can't imagine it gets this far and then collapses, though. They knew his injury record beforehand, which is true. And Russell Martin's a massive fan of Ross Stewart. He says he really wants this deal to be done. Obviously, they like that tweet just said, they know his injury record, they know he's injury prone, and they still want him. They're still trying to get him, so he cannot say this finishing and being done now. Where do you reckon? Alex Cooper in the chat says, where do you reckon he's coming this season? Oh my Jesus in heaven, that's a question. All dependent what happens at the end of the window. If we manage to keep Elder Roberts, if we manage to bring the 2 players who we've got in question, Ayuchi and Pempelia. Wait, why have I forgot how to say his name? Pempelia, it is Pempelia. Pembelia, that's the one I couldn't think. If we manage to bring them 2 players in and keep the outgoings to a very minimum, like Stewart and Gooch, I think we still could get the top 6. Why not? It's just there's so much negativity, Alex, what's been happening on social media recently. Yeah, I thought that was Sunderland again. I'm on edge here waiting for the notifications off the club. But I'm glad you're still keeping us updated because I can't be on my phone all this time. Well, that's a good question, Meander. How long was he out for? I'm sure it was a 3 month. Was it 3 month? I'm sure it was 3 month, wasn't it? Gooch's side mate, aye, for Stoke. Aye, Anthony, we were talking about that earlier. It does look like Roussin had his medical in France. That's how they hasn't been, what I've seen, a scarf picture as of yet. Storm's gone 4th. Zillan DJ says 4 months. That's how long Meander's meant to be out for. I thought it was 3. Exactly, Callum. Whatever happened to keep the faith? Whatever happened to keep the faith? Thoughts on Nate? Aye, there you go. That's a good question. Thoughts on Neil Link to Liverpool? Right, there's been no bid put in. You never know. They may make a last minute one, or there might have been one what's been put in we didn't know about. But clubs are gonna be looking at Sunderland players regardless. You've got to expect it when we did so well last season. We finished 6th. We're done absolutely outstanding last season. We finished 6th. And so clubs, it's going to turn their eyes to our players. And it speaks volumes really for how good of a player Dan Neil actually is. I know he comes under some criticism and he has made 1 or 2 vital mistakes. This was it last season? Yeah, last season. But he is a good player. He's so young and all, and he's at this stage of his age, at his age, I believe he's developing well, and he's gone along a good path. So you've got to understand clubs are going to look at him. Liverpool, you know what happened to Jordan Henderson. But for me, Jordan Henderson obviously was in the Premier League, and I didn't think we'd be getting anywhere near the money we got for Jordan Henderson than we would for Dan Neil. So personally, no, I didn't want him to leave. And to be honest, we're still short in that role. We still need an extra body in for me in that position. Stuttgart, mate, can go and piss right off. They're not tackling my boy Ekwa. Anywhere. They can piss off. Plus the club's blocked all offers for him anyway, I think. Well, that's what I read. Steele's apparently the deal is back on again, and he's going to sign a 4-year contract. We're getting conflicting reports. I've said this earlier, but apparently it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off, and it's meant to be back on again. Do us a favour while there's nearly 400 people, 350 people in, hit the thumbs up. It means a lot to the channel. It helps us push the stream further. I'll move this out of the way. I can see what we're on, but it'll not shift. I knew that was going to happen. There. There's 144. Get on, that'll do me. Really appreciate it, everybody. And subscribe to the channel. I tell you what, here, we're flying at the minute. We're at 8,000 subscribers. How the fuck we done that? I'll never know. I think it's because we did try and get a bit PC. We tried, not swearing so much so the younger audience, like parents can let the only younger audience watch, but it just wasn't us. And so me and him spoke about it, and we just decided, no, yeah, it's going to be us, and that's it. If they like it, they like it. If they didn't, they didn't. It's simple as that. We wear our hearts on the sleeves, and sometimes we do can fly off the handle a bit too quick. And to be honest, Hells, where's Steve? And is the vodka in that Coke? No, cheers for the donation. I really appreciate it. No, there's no vodka in the Coke. I wish there was, but no, there's not. Stephen, he went from England today, so he's had to drive back. He's been on night shift last night and all, so he's had knee kip and he's absolutely ghost. And now he's there. He's just said thank you as well. Ian Donaldson says, I've never changed Chelsea. I hope I have. I hope I have, mate. But, in any way, I hope I've changed. I used to be about 3 stone wet through. And I'm currently 12 and I'm aiming to get to 14 in about 4 months' time because I've got a new diet plan. All the food's in and I'm ready to go on. Right, that's a bit sidetracked. Apologies for that. But there you go. Can you please come to Ford Corey to watch Shotton versus Seaburn Colts? Shotton versus Seaburn Colts. Could day, it's all depending on time, mate. If we can get there, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind going to a few non-league games. A few lower league games even. We like to go to South Shields now and again. Right, Storm. What is the crack with you? Where do you work? What you doing, man? Try to go PC. Everything someone donates to. Whoa. Or Sunderland gets a card or anything like that, and now well, we don't. Mate, I really appreciate that. Oh, Carl, who's this? Good luck with the diet, son. Cheese, Carl. He's donated £10 and all, mate. Yeah, I'll give you a like of that. Are you a new subscriber? It's the first time I think I've seen you comment. But yeah, really appreciate the 2 donations. I'm going to go back to Storms for 1 second. Try to go PC everything someone donates or Sunderland gets a card or anything like that, and then all we hear is fuck that. You ring me up with D. The live stream, Stephen's worse than me, and he comes from SR6. There's Steve saying check his card, but thanks very much, mate. Really appreciate it, lads. Guy, yeah, the drone might be coming sooner than people think. Oh, I didn't mean to do that on live. Right, back on the chat. Right, I'm not even getting involved. Right, well, let's quickly jump onto Twitter, see what there's any updates or anything. Just something, please. Oh, they're just putting Gooch's highlights on. It was kind of... Stephen, did you see Gooch's highlights? Sorry, a message from the heart, what he put on Twitter this year. Yeah, Stephen's getting it in the chat from Ian. Get on. He's more of a poacher striker now, Ian. Beer talkers, no, I'm not going everything on the aid. Beer, sweets, chocolate, energy drinks, you name it, it's all stopping, and the diet plan starts now. Mate, I'm SR2. We're the worst for foul. Mate, I'm SR1 originally, you can't get worse. Right. I'm going to actually see if... Yeah, Finn says there is a recall clause, it seems, on Embo's contract. Oh, that's what I was listening to BBC in Newcastle, and they were talking about recall clauses in loan players who were getting, because we know what happened with the Sims situation. What the hell, 2 minutes? What's going on? Can I do that? Try to put me telly in standby. Off its tits, that telly, like. Does me eating every couple of... about half an hour. Oh, your telly's turned off in 300 seconds. Hell. Yes, I 3 on top. Started something now. Right. Got it about Gooch. We've been talking about Gooch quite a lot tonight. Right, and anyway, like we were talking about earlier, the transfer window, if these 2 kids come in, the 2 French lads, and nobody else guns out, obviously minus Stewart and Gooch, you've got to say it's been a successful window. Yes, there's been nobody who's came in with experience what would have all liked, and you know, the likes of Cannon Um, that would have been nice, but you've got to roll with the punches. And we've got to... Luton got beat tonight 2-0. Ha, do the rib. That's what you get. They've just opened the ground back up, haven't they? Because they've had to re-do it. Obviously to get up to Premier League standard, basically. And then they've went on... They are going to be having a new stadium soon. Roma is getting beat 2-1 off AC Milan. Yeah, everyone's shouting Gooch on there. Back on the chat. I Storm, I'm not bothered about that. The lot of catches. Pembele, if he signs, could be the best of them all. He's huge. Mate, I've watched loads. Norman, he does look a very good, exciting player, and same with Rusin and all. I'm excited to see them in the Sunderland shirt. Obviously, he's picked up a cock injury or something on it. It was his pure bone or something like daft like that. Mackham's Mullah's just said Luton tied up the allotments to make it Premier League standard. It did look like an allotment and all. Obviously, it was on Sky, the demolishing bits and pieces of it. And that it is what it is. It looked terrible. I tell you what, Finn, if Crespo signs as well, that'll be another really good player. A lot of Fenerbahce supporters weren't happy with the fact that he looked like he was moving on, but it does look like that deal is off. But still, where else should we strengthen? For me personally, I still believe we need a midfielder. Obviously, Matetia's got to come back. You've got Evans to come back, but Evans is so long away. Matetia's is still not. It's still a few months away now, isn't it? I'm sure it was a few months. Correct us if I'm wrong, but I'm sure it was a few months. So, for me, you still need a player in that position. Obviously, we've got Daniel Ekwa, so we probably are a bit light in that position. So, it would be nice if we could get a body in the door. Like, I think that Crespo was meant to be that signing, wasn't it? But other than the centre mid, where else do you think we should strengthen then? Obviously, I wouldn't mind a right wing coming in. But apparently this Pembele can play right wing. Obviously we want him as right back because obviously Gooch is gone. But still, he's a bit versatile. I've heard he can play in the midfield apparently as well. But the highlights what I put on Twitter, if you haven't seen it, go and have a look. They look absolutely mint like, they really do. But highlights are always the same, I keep saying. Hopefully Steve starts tomorrow. He'll probably get a couple of goals if he does. He's like a Charlie White, Steve. He used to be like a Stewart, whippy, and he could get him behind. He says he's got excellent pace in the first 5 yards and then he dies. So he's a bit of a stick in the mud, a bit like Charlie White. Alright, to say the least, Callum, to say the least. He says Pembele will soften the Gooch blow. Alright, to say the least. That's what I was thinking, Charlie. Charlie Hudson there, he says he thinks that the two French lads may be getting announced at half time at the Stadium of Light. That's his feeling. And Steve, true story. And I think that will be the case. Remember, everybody who's watching that with me and Steve and Day gone live on match games away. Not every single one, because he might get to the odd one, I might get to the odd one. But with D gone live, so don't forget, I think it's QPR game, isn't it? That's the next one back after the break. Come back on the live stream, we'll have a laugh. Both of us together will wind each other up, we'll have a little drink and that, and it's kind of funny. I do see so myself. But Steve does tend to talk a lot, and he doesn't know when to give it a rest. And I'm going to have words with him about that. Just saw Rusin as more of a winger. Well, he's played 74 times as an out-and-out striker, scoring 23 goals, getting 9 assists in the process. On the wing, he's played left wing. What was it? What was it again? I kind of think. I think 14. 19 starts, 9 assists, something daft like that. And on the right wing, he can play. He does tend to come in off the wing. So he's like if I want to see a player who he reminds us of and he's got a bit of similarities to, is probably Broadhead. You know, when Broadhead used to come in off the wing and he cuts inside, he's quite fast and direct. That's what he's a bit like. Can you save Dave? Dave Beeston's blue and white army. We hit. I'm not gonna say Shields. I think I've got a little soft spot for Shields. Obviously, Archer's there. Liam says in the chat, can you remember when Steve brought your chair? Yes, and he still hasn't replaced it. To this day, he'll not replace it. that was. I tell you what, that was one of the funniest streams we've ever done. That one and the Chef Wednesday one. Remember when we drew 1-1, and then we went up. Up yours. Steve's calling somebody. How long I stream for? I tell you what, I'll stream. Maybe about 11:15, something like that. I didn't want to go on too late because last time me and Stephen was sitting until 1 o'clock and now it happened. Literally, it was the worst transfer deadline day ever. But this one's a bit different. There's obviously things happening. We're still waiting on 2 players to get announced. We've already got announced. Where is he? There he's there in the top corner. I haven't even took him off the screen yet. No, how do I get him off? Brewster, is that the one? No, it's not. Where is it? There. That one. We're waiting on this fella. Ucic, I think he's called. That's how you pronounce it. But I like to say Ayuchi. Sounds better. But that's not how you pronounce it. And also waiting for this kid as well. This one I'm excited to see. Please, please announce this one. I hope now it happens. Pembele to come in. Also, quickly, where has it gone? This deal here for this fella looks like to be off. It looks like this deal here, it stumbled. We've knocked back 5. I didn't think they're going to come in with any more. They were just testing the waters, I think, trying to upset the player. Hopefully that's the case in anyway. Barcelona sign Cancelo from Man City on loan. I'll keep you up to date with different transfers will come in, but catch me eye on the telly as I'll talk all Sunderland basically. Where do I get this one off? There you go. Yeah, I'm getting better with technology. Quickly have a look on Twitter, see what's happening, then we'll get back onto the chat. Oh wow, the chats went mental. Tammy 87 able, 876 able. Can we go on 4-3? Can we go on 3-3-4? Well, we've got that many strikers. Or is it 4-3-3? It's just the wrong way around. Stuart Dale off again. Oh, are we? Where will be? Dave gonna struggle for top half finish. I don't know, you know what I mean? I didn't know. There's only Stuart and Gooch who's left at the minute, which were done absolutely outstanding without Stuart, sorry, all last season. If this Pembele comes in, it's an absolute belter of a replacement for Gooch. Oh, Luton's pulled one back. I think yesterday I was down in the dumps regarding the Sunderland situation, regarding that all these players what's been rumoured to be leaving Sunderland. I was fuming. Where today, no, I wouldn't say today. I would say from about 3 o'clock, it's been a different story, totally different chalk and cheese story from yesterday. So I'm more positive. I forgot Elliot Embleton as well, but like you say, we've missed him for God knows how many months and years. So we're not really going to miss them players so much. Sorry, Gooch, his versatility. I would have kept him, honestly. I'm not lying. I would have kept Gooch for his versatility alone. But like you say, Stuart, fully fit. If he was the same player, I would have rather kept him. But we just can't really at risk 10 million. And also, you're saying the rumours regarding. There you go. Wait, there you are. 2 minutes.
From Sunderland for 10 million. Move comes after Stuart told Sunderland he won't be signing a new contract when his current one expires next summer. He has, however, been sidelined since
Ruptured Achilles they're talking about.
training in the next few weeks.
Well, there you go. They've just said it. He says, I'm not signing a new contract, so I want to go. Well, if you didn't want to be here, then say you're in a bid. They're talking about Roberts' deal knocked back as well, 5 million.
Staying at the club after possible loan move to Wolves fell through.
Possible loan move to Wolves fell through? What the fuck? Did she just say that? A possible loan move to Wolves? That's crazy, that. But it fell through anyway. It fell through anyway. In my opinion, Gooch isn't a defender, more attacker, says Usher. Got to be related to Steve. Sky Sports News have just confirmed Stewart has gone to Southampton. There you go. We've just been talking about that, Steve. It will come on the telly there. So the deal's done. Stewart's gone. We'll move on. Simple as that, lads and lasses. We'll move the fuck on. There's no good whinging about it. We haven't seen him for a year. He wouldn't sign a contract. Well, the best thing is, take that 10 million. He's currently injured. He had a massive 2 injuries. We bought him injured. You never know, he'd probably just get fit and bash a couple of goals in, then get injured again. Do you know what? I wouldn't want that for the lad. He's done outstanding for us. I want him to crack on and have a good season. But not when we play them away. Aye, exactly, Callum. Exactly, Callum, lad. Doesn't want to pay you, then 10 million, and there you go. Good deal. What's going on here? Nah, that's now, right. Apologies about ignoring you for a sec. Mo Salah's not gone anywhere, man. Listen, do you know, all these deals and all this money the Saudi League have had and the tossing around, I think 150 million isn't enough for Salah. It is. I think it's a stupid amount, and no one should be sold for that much money because it's nuts. But the players, some of the amount of money being spent, it's players are overinflated. One person commented on one of my videos, right, talking about what was it? Something about or was it on Twitter? That I thought Roberts was worth 10 million. He went, and this person didn't. It was not nasty. It was just like each other's opinion. And for me, the amount of money that's getting tossed around, the overinflation, what Tony Mowbray has been speaking about, I think Roberts was worth 10 million, regardless of his outcome in the final third of his goal contribution, which we all know should be higher. It really should be. I still believe that we should be getting more than 5 million for him. Days of favour, everybody that's watching, hit the thumbs up, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 8,000, which is mental. I can't believe you even watch us, to be honest, because we're talking a load of shit. We are currently on 7,856. Fucking hell, that's crazy. And we're doing a live, like I said, we're doing a vlog tomorrow of the game as well, best as we can, because let's be honest, it's an early kick-off. We'll get a load of yous on if yous want to make us that statue about 11. We're very approachable, and our Stephen might not look approachable, a bit scary, but he is. He's a big friendly giant. I'm only joking. But we're making that's another thing I forgot to tell yous. Got a bit excited there, I need to calm down. We've got a giveaway, so we can give back to years lot. Alexander Nielsen, a channel member, give us a football top. It's an original, still got the tags on, Denmark top. Obviously it's a Danish one. It's a Denmark top, and it's got Ericsson on the back, number 10, and he donated it to the channel after Steve met him in the pub, believe it or not. And it's getting donated to one of years. So it's a good way for us to give something back to years. And we've got a Super 6. If you go on the community, on the pin, right, there's a community, the pin is there for the Super 6. There's still plenty of time, because I'm digging absolutely dog shite, and you can easily beat me. Go and join the pin, and we're going to we'll give you something to the winner of that as well. We're going to be another giveaway. So we do try to give back to the people who subscribe to this channel. As much as it kills us. I'm not joking. Back on here. Everton going to Derby. Aye, Norman, mate, he's gone. It's a good move for the lad. Aye, Tom Wallace, did you see where Andy Carroll went? To a French League 2 team and he got the shirt number 99. Fucking hell. Corey Evan wants to leave. Who said that? Who said Corey Evan wants to leave? Can't get anywhere, man. He's injured anyway. Well, he technically can because look at Stewart, but I've never seen out like that. Stewart will get fit and score 20 goals before January. If he's the same player, I've no doubt about it. He's a very good player. But I was listening to the Roker Report, lads, before I come on here, and I was agreeing with one of them. I'm not sure which one it was, but he was saying the club and Mowbray seem to be focusing too much on Ross Stewart regarding constantly talking about him when he was injured. Look at how much confidence is sapped out of Hamia. When you seen him at the end after the game against Coventry, he just looked dejected, and being constantly listening. We need a striker this, striker that. Regarding what, like, obviously Mowbray has been saying in press conferences, it's gone to knock your confidence. And with all the focus being surrounding Ross Stewart, and now he's finally gone, the players what's coming in as striker, the players what's currently at the club, obviously there's only 2. It's time for them to shine now, and obviously they can grab this opportunity with both hands. And hopefully the day fucking mint, because we need to get that top 6. No centre mid, somebody said, no problem. Jim Matete will cook in the next 2 or 3 months. Fair point. People still sharing the Gooch situation regarding Gooch leaving. Still, that's kind of saying now regarding Sunderland, like everyone on Twitter. Liverpool signed that Gravenberch from Bayern Munich, just come up. What else are we looking at here, everyone? John Buckley going to Sheffield Wednesday. I say in that way we're roaming to him, but oh my god, 1 hour to go, 1 hour to go. Somebody just give us the countdown for an hour. Alright, Patrick lad, you alright, mate? He's just dropped in on the comments. So is Michael. What's Michael saying? Well, we're going back further up. We cannot sign them because Barnsley will not be able to pronounce the names. Mate, never mind Barnsley. I'm absolutely terrible at it. You can tell me a name 1,000 times and I'll still not be able to pronounce it. Where they're going now? Left side Liverpool Stadium. Oh wait, man, just get them out. Mapping's up. A quick message there from John Pemberton. He says, "Hi mate, I messaged you a while ago on streams. Are getting so much better over the last year. My dad's in hospital with dementia and not seeing much content. Keep up the good work, lad. Cheers, John." Oh, sorry to hear about your dad, mate. Sending you all the best wishes to your dad and you. And cheers for that. He's saying that my streams have been getting better. He hasn't seen us in a while. Right, we keep trying to update as much as we can regarding studios and equipment and shit. But because Storm and Fresh, it's been possible. So thank them, not me, mate. But I appreciate it, mate. And sending the best wishes. People just confirming that. Obviously, Derby County have just announced Embleton. I couldn't think now. You and Steve are the best double act on YouTube. Sunderland's answer to the Chuckle Brothers. Oh, no, cause one of them was a beast, weren't they? One of them was one of them did something wrong. Was it the little one? Something happened. No, we're not the Chuckle Brothers. No chance. No, Stephen, did it start that shit? I know I yelled the title one, but no way. We can't be having that. I'm not being a little noncy one anyway. Sunderland vs Southampton blog. It will be coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow, after the game, about an hour, I'll have the video up. I just hope to God we can do the business. Still waiting for any announcements. Now it's coming through yet. I've done it plenty of times. ET7 players. No, one of them. What I'm going to Google that because one of them apparently was Stephen. What can I see it in Google? I didn't want to see it really because it sounds horrible. Where's Steve? Is he dead? he's commenting just above you, man. What the hell? What do you reckon about Rosen? I'm really excited. Can't wait to see him in the Sunderland shirt. He looks good. He knows where the back of the net is. I've said this a few times on here. Pembele announced by Fabrizio. Anyway, with that. Chuckle brother. Now I'm going to type this one. I have to say it out loud. Aye, it was. I knew, Stephen. He's not a chuckle brother. Yeah. Oh, it was allegations. It was just allegations. I didn't think it would happen. But these two French lads signed. Look, class. I'm just going to quickly say Fabrizio Romano has announced it. 55 minutes to gone. Obviously, we'll wait a bit longer after to see if any day come through. Where's Fabrizio? No, Fabrizio has not yet. He's done something about Chelsea, PSV, Southampton's getting another player. Jesus, they're snapping players up left, right and centre, them lot. That's not one. I cannot see it at any time soon. Last 23 minutes he hasn't, might have earlier, but not yet. Was on his stream. Oh, right. Apologies, Joe. No bother, mate. I wasn't on. I'm saying him. I've got him on Twitter. I follow him on Twitter. I don't think I haven't even seen it. He said it was on his stream. Well, apparently that's a good point. Now somebody says coffee goblin. It said strange that we've only used one loan. Now, I honestly thought Pembele would be a loan because of how good he is and how young he is. I couldn't see PSG letting him go on a permanent. But apparently the rumour is that it is a permanent deal, so I'm not 100% sure on that one myself. We need a midfielder. Totally agree. Definitely. Hopefully we can get one in. Apparently Pembele can play in the midfield as well. He plays centre back, right wing, and apparently in the midfield I've heard. Do you reckon we get another signing in as the window closes? Hopefully two. Ellie, hopefully two. Right, 2 minutes if you want. Let's quickly get back onto this, see what the likes targets are. 400 people watching, 224 likes. Oh, everyone. Get that out of 250, not a bother. Thank you. Right, back on here. Schofield Mill confirmed. No, but Sky News have just said 2 seconds ago, mate, that apparently the deal's on. It's been on and off quite a few times. There's conflicting rumours coming out all over the place because of the football insider, who doesn't get everything right all the time. They've been putting tweets out saying that it's failed. But didn't get us wrong, they do get a lot of things right as well. Where's Steve? He's in the house. He's had a long day, long night shift, and he's chilling out in the kip. He's absolutely dead to the world, he said. But I tell you what, I haven't got long now, lads and lasses. Wait, well, we've gone back. Going to have to double check that. Someone just shared the default thing before. That's quality, lad. 5 strikers in, apparently. Ross Stewart. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Ross Stewart deal is off. Now this is a credible source as well. Apparently, according to Darren Whitcoop, the deal's off. This is fake news. It's not off, says Southampton page. and they've actually went to confirm that it is back on. Mate, listen, can you just get it right? Because I can't be arsed with this shit. It's been like this all bastard day. On, off, this one's gone, that one's gone. Last night, I was like, right, I'm done, mate. I'm turning everything off. Turn the phone off. I'm going to bed. I can't be arsed. There was just rumours after rumours about every player we had. We were going to literally have to call the under 18s up. That was that bad last night. Now, it's people's just trying to get clicks. I'm telling you, these, right, the second tier on Twitter, right, they literally ram our arses clean. Apologies for the language. They literally tweet constantly about Sunderland, obviously because we've got big fan base and they're going to do that. They're not stupid, but them are the ones who tweeted that, and they said via that Darren thingy. But everyone in the comments is just saying liar. It's on. It's pissing us off. Like, it's either on or off. Just stop tweeting about it. Right, let's see what this Michael says. He's normally bang on alike, to be honest. I know Sky Sports News have announced it, but that was ages ago. There, this other lad's just said as well. Suggestions that Sunderland striker Stewart has failed his medical at Southampton and the deal's off. More to folly. Stephen, sometimes Sky is just behind, you know. There have been today on quite a few things, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Somebody went, right, this has been happening 50 times already. Is it on or is it off? Sort your heads out, lads. Right, that's Harry has put a comment in and he said, score predictions for tomorrow. I've gone for Sunderland 1-0. Stephen, you haven't given us your score prediction. Mara, what is it? Right. I'm going to turn this down because if you be cheeky, you're getting blocked again. Yes, the little out that, but I did. It was funny. Steve, wait, gives you score prediction. 1-1. Says Andy. David Williams says 2-1 to the lads. Raymond Nicholson says 2-1 to the lads. Hey, there's a lot more positivity in the chat because on me match preview what I done, you were all saying we're going to get hammered. How the tides have turned. Emily says 2-1 to the lads. Archie says 2-1 as well. Everyone's saying they're going to win now. You all talk shit. Go on, Sunderland. Go on, Sunderland. New mate off. Robert Laws. 3-1. Stevens got. I knew. I knew. I didn't even know why I asked you. I knew. But there, it's in stone now. He said 3-1. So we all know. 4-0 to the Southampton. That's what I was hearing yesterday. Right, Archie, I'm sure you've commented more than one score prediction there. Like, I'm going to have to go back and have a look. Or I might have... no. I let you off, mate. You haven't. It was somebody else with a purple thing on like you. Steve 3-1. Carl says 1-0 to the lads. Colin 1-1. Load of positivity. At least we're not getting battered now. 6-0. Moggy with all 6. Probably could dig a job the size of him up top. Right, aye, LNS Adventure, I get it. You said 2-2. Fucker. How many times? SCFC Jim says, gone for another 8-0. Michael Cooper said, Stuart, back on. Michael, behave. Behave. We've had a right carry on tonight. Jesus. On, off. We didn't know if we're coming or gone. Right, LNS, if you commented again, I'm blocking you. I'm not even lying. Siri says, how long after 11 have Southampton got to announce it? Was it... I didn't know, actually, because I think they can announce it whenever they like. Because he's still going to miss... Well, he's injured, basically. If he wasn't injured, he would still miss the game in anyway. But I didn't know, actually, if anyone knows the score, Let us know, because I'm not 100% sure myself, mate. 17 now. He's winding up years lot. Stuart is... Well, I missed that one. He just deleted it as well in time. Dale off field medical. I'm not even looking at it anymore. Stephen's gonna have a aneurysm if I mention it again. I'm gonna have a look though. It's got to be done. It's transferred. Daylight deal tomorrow. Liam says, did you hear Mowbray's brother Darren Mowbray is head of recruitment at Southampton? Yes, I did. I heard it from Nick Barnes on BBC Newcastle yesterday, which is, I don't know what to say about that one. I'm sure. No, I can't say that because I'm not 100%, but it's his brother. That's what can I say. Storm's bank account has took a walloping and Stuart Dealer's off. He just wants me and Stephen arguing, didn't you? You just want me and Stephen arguing. Cheers for that, mate. I really appreciate it. He's donated another £2. Oh my god. What's he digging? The Dealer's off apparently. Mizzo says, what you think then? Wait, I'm going back to that one. He's tagged us actually. Oh my god. I can't stop me. Yeah. Well, where's it? If he's failed his medical, how would you feel about Stuart signing a new contract? Well, obviously you mustn't have been here earlier. I did say if he signs, he signs, and if he stays, if he goes, he goes. I'm happy for him to stay. Obviously, if we get the same Ross Stewart fully fit all season, he'll score you 20 plus goals easy in this league. He's one of the best strikers in the Championship. But if he doesn't want to be here, he's not signing a new contract. He currently is injured, and you get 10 million on top of that. Then I'll be happy with that as well. Only on the basis we get these French kids in as well. Obviously, Rosen signed. We've got Mienda, Hamia. A new cheek can play that position as well. I'm going to have to remember these names. A new cheek can play as a striker as well. We've also got Brewster. Actually, is a new cheek striker or not? I forgot. Barstow, even. Barstow. These names have got me in bits. Barstow is 6'2". He's a striker, obviously highly thought on. So we've got plenty of strikers now. But if the deal's off, the deal's off. Happy days. Oh, what was that? Oh, Storm's donated another £2 and he said, deal is back on. No, he is tagging the piss. Stephen is not joining the chat, so obviously he's very upset at this talk. I think. Yes, I'm going to voice note him. I'm going to tell him to look at Storm's donations. Stephen, Storm's donated again. If you want to come on the chat and say thank you very much, be much appreciated. He'll say I'm fucking watching. Oh no, this is right. I didn't want to get on as if I'm condoning this because I'm not. Elliot has dropped in the chat and said, "Deal is on, off again." Oh no, Kurt Williams says the deal's off. Right, I'm not condoning this because it looks like I'm begging for donations and I'm not. I'm not. Stop with the on-off stuff, but I really do appreciate it, everybody. I'm not even going to lie, you didn't know what it means to me, Stephen. We sit and talk off camera and we say, I can't believe people do this for us. It helps us so much, but like I say, thank you. Put a poll in the chat. How do I dig it? How do I dig it? Let us know how I dig it and I'll do it now. Put a poll in the chat. Well, can I dig it on this one? It just says toggle timestamp, send feeds. Well, that can't do that. That just goes to the YouTube dashboard. That will fuck everything up if I do that. If you can let us know in the chat how to do it, a lot of people can do it, but I just can't seem to do it. There's 423 people in the chat. Do us a favour, hit the thumbs up, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate everything. We are on, sorry. It was on 56 one before. Wow. It's jumped up a lot. We're on 7,863, so we've went up by 7 subscribers since I last asked. He's an absolute legend, he is, Lord. Yeah, Stephen sent a voice note I'll play you this one, I think. Stephen, on the chat, can I play this one out loud or not? Oh, what? I'm missing stuff all out. They're not end. Stuart Taylor's on. Stuart Taylor's on. I don't fucking know how. See a Storm and he's donated another $5. Cheers, Storm. You absolute legend. You're like, you're going to have to get on the channel tomorrow when we go to the match. Steve, can I say this one or not? Well, yeah, I'll make my own mind up. I'll listen to it, then I'll play for years. I'm not replying. And if you come back on, you might get blocked. Oh, what's going on now? Stephen Sheen, he's donated $1.99. He said, so is the still on? Oh, be everyone, man. I'm going to clear myself. Storm lads, you barking mad. Hey, Steve's back in the chat. Cheers, Stephen, mate. I really appreciate that. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's another one come through and all. Right. Helza said, can't you get your poll up, Paul? No, I can't. I was going to say something else. It's broke. That's all I'm saying. Right, I'll get in the chat, say, but actually tell us how to do it. Right, somebody did. Make a poll. From the bottom of the chat window, tap create poll. Oh, no way. Engage with your audience. Fucking come on! I know how to do it. Get in. Stephen, I'm not talking to you. Right, here we go. Here's the chat. Right, what questions do you want us to ask for a poll? I was going to say, is it on or is it off, but I'm not, because Kurt's come back in with the $1.99 and say it's off. Stephen, what's going on, mate? Will you're going to have to... You may knock my glass out. You're going to have to drive up and help us here. I'm struggling by myself. I'm joking, man. I'm fucking listening to it. What's happening? Oh, I've knocked it off. What's he saying now? Mate, this is probably one of the maddest streams I've ever done in my life. This is crazy as fuck. I'm trying to ask them what poll they want, but they're just all taking the piss out of us, and I haven't got a fucking clue what they want us to do. This is mad. Right, I'm going to minus that down now. I know how to do it. Right, poll question. Here we go. Are we a better team than last season if the rumours are true? Storm's donated one, says, so the other news, a poll has been found. Stay. Oh, right, Storm, away, since you've been an absolute legend tonight, and so has everybody else who's been just even watching us. What do you want to ask? Serious question. The viewers want to know. Let's get a poll up and see what the question can be. Southampton confirmed Stuart. Right. That must be the news then. Wait. Just saying I'm a Diallo, Berwick. Buick Haven. Southampton. I'm going to look on the club website. Southampton. Nope, the club haven't announced it yet. 2 hours ago. Nope. 2 hours ago, they still haven't announced it. Oh, Patrick's donated a $5. Patrick, mate, you should have. Thanks very much, though. He says, if Stuart has to come back, if we treat him like you see you next Tuesday, it will be really poor form. Would affect the whole squad and players. I totally agree, mate. I didn't think we should. I think we should obviously, just see what happens. Yet there's plenty of time. If he'd probably be gone by then anyway. Our Storm did donate it, I think. Kurt, I can't even keep up the chat. Steve, another poll has been found. Wait there, I'll get this poll off so I can read the actual chat. And we'll see what Storm wants to ask. Oh, he hasn't even asked out. Oh, sorry, I missed another one. Who flung poo? Fucking hell. Who Flung Poo asks, thanks for the donation, mate. I really appreciate it. He said, anyway then, all this deadline is done and the team is hungry now. Let's get the least another player off pace. Oh, with that. Anyway, I need to get my gigs on. Oh, the player off Palace, right? I get it now. And it says, anyway, all the deadline is done and the team is hungry. Let's get at least another player off Palace. How are the lads? FTM. Aye, that, what was he called? Wait, I know it's not called this, but I'm just going to call him Raxoy. Right. Thank you to everyone. Stephen says, thank you to everyone who's donating. It really means a lot to me and Jazzy. It does so much. What's the biggest upset singing or sale? What? That's why he's been donating. Storm's pissed. Danny Bart set to join Norwich. There's rumours coming out now, everyone. Fucking hell, Norwich. What's going on? Right, but I'll move that off. Wow, on 275 likes. That's absolutely amazing, everybody. Oh, hells, man, you're going to have to stop. It says, please adopt black cats. They are the last to get adopted and they are beautiful and built in SCFC supporters cats. I shout out to them. Cheers for the donation again. It really means a lot. Adopt the black cats. Right, I need to answer this phone call, but I cannot. Dyslexic lad. Oh, no worries. Apologies, mate. Someone says Raksaki from Crystal Palace. Ah, that's the one I was on about. Is that the academy? Oh, nice one. Hi, Charles. You all right, mate? Right, so who wants to put in the comment a serious question? We'll stick a poll up. I know how to dig it now. So our streams are going to be much better from now on. Give us a second, everyone. I'm going to have to sort something out here. With that. Right, here we go. I'll pause that if I can. Senior players, he's had a long day, and he was in two minds, and then he says, I'm absolutely dead on my feet here. So he's had to go home, but he sends his apologies. Right. Smith or Eubank Jr. Smith all day, mate. But we want one for Sunderland related for the poll. Aye, that'll do. I'll put that one in. Apologies if I didn't put yours in. Oh wait, that's gone again. Oh my god, with that. People will be thinking, what's going on here? If they've just tuned in now. Right, I actually know how to spell Ayuchi, believe it or not. I actually know. Right, there's one. And I know how to spell Pembelia, believe it or not. Right, next one. Who else? Who else? There's obviously, alright, Rusin, what the fuck? Rusin. Any more? Who else? Oh shit, I can only do 2 or 3 options, I think. Right, who we brought in up to now? Well, I haven't brought any them two in either, so I'm talking out the arse, but you know, they're on the way. Brewster, there you go. That'll do, because that 90 day them. This is the poll. There you go. Crack on, get voting, and we'll come back in about half an hour or so and see who's just most excited to see, basically. Oh, there's loads of coming in already. Job. I'm talking signings. What's really today? After this one, I will do all of them. But say I can only pick 4 options, so it's pointless really. Is that keyboard from the 90s? No, it's brand spanking new. That's how it sounds. Get tickety. I barely use it really, to be honest. Keith confirms Ross has done. Aye, Stephen was right. I was reading it out on Sky and you. It's just all the rumours and speculation going on. Keith Downey says 41 seconds ago, deal done. Ross Stewart to be to Southampton is complete. Will be announced imminently. The striker has signed a 4-year deal and was Russell Martin's top target. Well, I knew that. He likes him. He's Puff Scottish and all. Sunderland pocketed 10 million, 8 plus 2 add-ons, obviously. Right. Listen. Cheers for the memories. Cheers for the Wembley win. Yeah, we've got to move on from that now. He's a Southampton player. I'm not going to be too gutted about it. Right, what's Stephen commenting about? David Williams gives a look. Stuart Dale is like, I can't even pronounce that. Scroginger's cat. What's that name like? Oh, I bet you it's something off years ago, but I'll not even know. Stuart is on. Right, it's on. Need donations anymore. It's on. It's done. That's that. Sorted. Right, gives a look. I need to have a look at this. How do I get it up? So far in the poll, people are most excited about seeing Rusin with 35% of the votes. Tosh Turnbull says he's gutted. But it looks like the Stuart Dale's done. It's done and dusted. He's gone. He's now a Southampton player. There's that news for you. Right back on here. Yeah, I'm warm as open here. I ran out of pop and all. That's what I was doing. 7,865 subscribers. Nice one, everybody. Cheers. We're on the way to 8K. Oh, it's Sunderland announced something. Desperate for Sunderland to announce these 2 kids. South Shields transfer news. Yeah, if I can get it up, I'll tell you that, because I hope they do well. I really do. Me and Stephen's been there twice. Stephen's played at that stadium this year as well, believe it or not. Stuart remains Sunderland player. Nah, mate, it's well, Southampton haven't confirmed it, but Keith Downey's just confirmed that he's 100% a Southampton player, according to Keith Downey. Right. No, it is a strange one. I can't understand. Reguilon's gone to Man U. That's mental signing that. But Ten Hag likes him. Ten Hag's got him. Simple as that, isn't it? What's happening with Tom Cannon? I don't think we're going to be getting him, mate. If we get 10 million in the current situation, it's a good deal, mate. I honestly do think it's a good deal. Definite good deal. Like, what can you say? He doesn't want to sign a contract where you're not willing to. Well, to be honest, you will get supporters and fans saying where you're not willing to give him what he wants. But do we really know that? Is it just a case of Ross Stewart, regardless, wants to move on? We didn't know that either. It's just been announced again now. I'll try and turn it up when Sunderland come on, but it looks like he's off. Is this stream still working? Is the stream working? I think it's gone off. Looks like it's gone off. Lyndon didn't want to leave. he didn't really, let's be honest. But he wasn't getting much game time, and he deserves it. And, you know, he's still a good player. I'm saying a good player. He's like a squad player, good, versatile. And whenever we had injuries, he'd always give it his all. And I wish him all the best. Stream's fine. David, no. He's a Southampton player. Just a load of rumours on social media, people digging it for clicks and that. You know what they're like. Keith Downey's just done it there. But hopefully we're waiting for some news. How long's left? Oh, I've been doing this stream for hours. Fucking hell. Missing Diallo a lot. Same, mate. Absolutely gutted. Chelsea's field he's medical. I have. Definitely. My knee went years ago. Oh, there. Oh, I need to wash this out. Right. Comrade Tank says he failed his medical in February. High cholesterol and me wife forced him to buy a gym card. Oh my god, it's been a laugh tonight. Like, I swear to God, it's been really good tonight. Been funny as out. Alright, Kimberly, she's just dropped in. Good about Lyndon didn't want him to leave. Neither did I, really, to be honest. That and the blue veg Vardy away kit with me favourites. What, this one? Alright, sorry, top this one. I like it. I like the colours. This reminds... What player does this remind you of? What shirt, when you see it, which Sunderland player does this remind you of? Get back on the chat, see what's going on. Lee Cattermole, someone says 09. Ozturk, oh fucking love, remember that player. Have you seen Stokes' announcement video of Gooch? I didn't smile once. Well, he did when he was forced there, but he didn't look at me like. Madja, Honeyman, Gooch, Cattermole. One person, two, there you go. I had two players in mind, and the ones for me was Chris Maguire and Honeyman. Them are the ones, every time I say this top, like in the cupboard, I'm like, that reminds us of Honeyman and Gooch. Chris Maguire, sorry. Madja. Of a year though. Jesus, he was on a fortune in League One, him like, wasn't he? $10 million on his tree, free. Waiting for it to come through. We're waiting for confirmation. Oh, it's Sunderland, man! Are you awake? What's going on? Honeyman. Oh, that Sacky Dale's on. McGeady. Oh, I miss McGeady, mate. You know, I love McGeady. I did. I wish we had him when he was a bit younger. I really do. He was. Do you know what? He was a proper class with the ball at his feet. He had that ability to beat anybody in 5-10 yards. He literally knocked the ball, see you later, and whip it in. And he could put a good ball in the box. Him, like I did like him. But we just got him at the wrong time in his career, I think, like near the end. Two seconds, everyone. Mate, sorted that out. He was at Celtic. He was. Ball greedy McGeady. He was. That's what they used to call him. He was belter. That season, him and Charlie White had a mint partnership. Remember one game, he got 4 assists and Charlie White got 4 goals. I think it was against Doncaster as well. They literally absolutely butchered them. Did you see Lee Johnson get sacked by Hibs? I did, mate. They got absolutely battered by Aston Villa 8-0, didn't they? They got turned clean, The two French lads might get announced later on. Aye, true. I'm thinking what that person said before, that they could announce them at half time tomorrow against Southampton. I hope they didn't, like, because I would rather them dig it now. So I didn't really want to finish this at say about 11:15 and not announcing it out on here, you know what I mean? Yeah, they've been inside the academy, Matt. Was saying that earlier, the video of them pulling up and stuff like that. I've been keeping an eye on Twitter, so when I can jump off Twitter onto here and try and let you all know if anything gets announced by the club, because these backwards and forwards shit does you nothing. I'm not sure, Coffee Goblin. I'm not sure, mate. If it needs to be announced tonight, it might. I'm not sure. Honestly, I didn't really know. They won't announce anything past 12. I'm not 100%. Streaky Johnson, he lived up to that name, didn't he? And it's crazy, like, but it's true. Right, Keith Dowie. Yeah, 3 minutes ago, French duo still inside the academy, like through formalities of their transfer. Both are on track, despite some late hope. There is one more signing, and I think these two will be Sunderland's last of the window. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. Just get the signings done. That's all we want to know. 2 seconds, I'll see what Steve says. All right.
As soon as the FA find out that the deal's done and they've okayed it, Sky Sports News will know, so it will get announced on here. But they might get unveiled in front of the fans tomorrow half time, but it will get announced on here if it happens. Because it's got to be.
Right. See, I didn't have a clue, really, to be honest. Also, it has to be announced. How long have they got till it? Is it 12 o'clock? See what he says. But apparently, Steve says it's 12 o'clock. Right, I'll end that poll now because it's a bit. It was kind of shit one, to be honest. Rooson, if anyone wants to say Rooson, who took the poll. 231 people took the poll, and they all want to say Rooson. If anyone wants to add any other poll up, I'll do it in a second. But there's the stats there below. They've got 2 hours after the winner. I'm not stopping on for 2 hours. Jesus, no chance. Kids in jeans on pitch tomorrow, Christmas is. I remember that. Who was it? Michu, Ahmad, Bar, and was there one more? Was there 3 or 4? Bennett. It was. Jesus, I remember that. Long deal if sheet is in. Longer if deal sheet is in. No paperwork has been in by midnight. No, the paperwork has to be in by midnight. Right. So it could be till 12 then. I don't know about that one, I don't know about that one, people.
You know, the paperwork's going to be inside.
Oh, right, I get it. Right. Yep, 20 minutes, apparently, he reckons. But I was saying it's got to be, the paperwork's got to be in for just before 11 o'clock. Obviously, 11 o'clock is the deadline. It's got to be in for then, which I knew that. But he can say they can announce it whenever they like. Or he said 2 o'clock, apparently. Paul, where we finish, automatics, playoffs, mid-table. There's a one for you. That's a decent poll. I'll do that one, Matty. Here's a poll. Oh shit. Where will... Oh, pardon me. Finish in the league. In the table. Right, ready? Oh shit. Photos. Top 6. Do you know what? These in the chat are just wind up, and I know what they're going to do. But didn't it? Saying did it, they'll dig it now. Right. I hope I've got enough to do this. 2 minutes, everybody. Apologies. For fuck's sake. Can I add one more? Oh, I cannot. I'll tell you what, I'd put this on and on. Right. There you are. There you go. Get the vote underway. That's it. Well, we'll finish at the table. Autos, top 6, mid-table, bottom half / relegation zone. Top 6. Go on, everybody. Guarantee the vote. 438 people watching. Do that vote, and we'll have a good understanding what people who watch us and anyway are thinking. Who flung posts is buy crypto before too, and then loads of stuff. I don't know what that means, to be honest, mate. But cheers for the donation, cheers for the 2 quid. Matt says automatic top 2. Any news on Stewart? Yes, he is looking like he's. Oh, I'm not even starting. They just wind us up. Oh, Pitter! Get on, Pitter, lad. He's dropped in. You're a bit late, mate. Where you been? Before KLD took over, we were Brexit through and through. No value in the team. Now it seems that Sunderland is building fundamental values for the future. Like it through. What the fuck? Like it though. To be honest, right. The way things went this transfer window, it's been very hectic for us Sunderland supporters. And I do understand why, if a few Sunderland supporters were like starting to get swayed regarding this mould and the way the club were gone, and we were getting put off by it basically with the lack of signings through the door. But listen, we started the window very strong. We signed eight people or so. Dark Bellingham, Triantis, Silt, just to name a few. I can't think of any more off the top of my head. And then it went quiet. And then they've left it down to the last day. Literally the last day. So I do understand how a few Sunderland supporters got disgruntled. But looking at it now, if these signings do happen, Arnie Stewart, Gooch and Embleton have gone, and Embleton being alone, you've got to say it's been a successful transfer window. You have to. You can have a split fan base regarding the Stewart situation. I do get that, but for me, it's been a successful window up to now. Touch wood. We will have signed 11 by the end of the window. Poor idea, win, lose, or draw. Could do after the next one. See how long this one goes on for. It was gone. What the fuck? People saying it was gone. Nay, we are. Be fuming if it were gone, right? Oh, piss off. That can't be real. No way. You can't accept 3.5 million for him. Nah, it's bullshit. It's one of them in the nose clickbait again. I'm going to even tweet that. Got to be clickbait. Got to be. Got to be clickbait. Got to be clickbait. Nah, it's fake. Series, I think it's fake as well. It's them daft media companies who's trying to get a few followers, I think. I hope. But stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Well, look at the comments. Aye. Don't believe it. Aye, loads of people. They're saying, it's bullshit. It was gone, says Cameron. I didn't start this Equal one now, man. Please, didn't it? But no, it's not. Look, I'll show you on the screen in anyway, everyone. I'll show you up on the screen here. Right. Yeah. Hey God, on this one I'll get closer if I can. Can you see it? You can't. Mac it out there. Apparently, it's as Macca with the blue tick, right? Means note that though. He's got 24k on his page, like. He's got 24,000 on his page, but doesn't mean note that. Crespo swap for it, we're like. Oh, I'd rather have it with me. No, surely not. People say it's fake. It fucking wants to be. People's gone mental on Twitter here, like. If you haven't followed us on there in any way you can, it's Jazzy 1973. But people's gone mental on here. Surely it's somebody's Elliot Horn says surely it's clickbait unless he's been involved in a swap deal for that Crespo. I'll just give that a like because that's a good point, to be honest. Shit, imagine if this is true though. Oh, this is the one I can't get behind this. I can't get behind this deal, man. Ekwa, not a chance. Not a chance. Ekwa, he's been outstanding for us. He's had man of the match quite a few times, especially the back end of last season, and then he's done alright this season as well. And anyway, he's progressing well in his development. He's looking better and better every time we get him. Ekwa will not go for 3.5. That's what I was thinking as well. I didn't think the club daft enough to sell him for pennies, man. And in this market, everything's inflated. It's pennies. Whereas Hamilton gone Derby. Oh, don't listen, Paul. Colin. Oh, Colin, I shouldn't, mate. I shouldn't. Twitter's been... Mate, my phone's died 5 times on Twitter today, man. It's been mental. We're going... Oh, shit. We're going Shad, Croatia. You've got a... Dark Side Cod says you've got to laugh at the bullshit floating about at the minute. See, the thing is with that, mate, me of old would have laughed, but now, looking what's been going on with Sunderland in the past couple of years, nout surprises, isn't it? I shit me pants every time I say out like that, like now. We're going Shad Croatia. Why is people saying that? Oh, AI Stephen, he's going to see it's all bullshit and all, I bet you. I know. It's basically saying what I've just said, yeah. Stephen is that tired he sounds paralytic. Get to sleep, mate. But apparently, there's load of rumours going about on social media. I think people just want last minute clicks. Paul, don't believe any of it. I'm not serious, mate. I'm not. Unless I say the scarf, then I'm gonna ship me pants. Stuart Nest by Sky. Alright. Stuart. Has Stuart gone yet? We haven't heard it off. I'm sounding like Stephen now. We haven't heard it off from Southampton, but it's done now, more or less. Sky Sports have confirmed it. 10 minutes to go to get the paperwork in. Oh man, I just want to see them French kids with a red and white scarf above the knackers. I just want to see it. I want that deal to be done. Them touring anyway. Flight tracker heading from Teesside Airport heading to Croatia. We're gone. Nah, it was gone anyway, man. Went to Milan. They were going. Just winding me up, yes, Lord. Just being on Sky Sports News, Stuart's gone. Aye, Stuart's definitely gone. Why, Harry? They always do this. Like they leave it very late before they announce players. And I just wish they would dig it. I hope they dig it sooner rather than later because I'm not stopping at what I need. I have to get up early to go and do this match vlog for years a lot. And anyway, this is going to be mad. This last 30 minutes or so, I think. Yeah, some people are on the letting us know something. Yeah, there's a flash come through. Pierre, not leaving. The link is fake. Same account that was posting pure bollocks the other day. Yeah, you gone. Cheers, Thomas, lad. He must be watching me stream. He's letting us know that. Got to be clickbait. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Like, why Max shite up? I hope it is though. Here we go. Dale Dawn, Stuart back off again. Yeah, it's gone happening, isn't it? Whoa, I thought the screen went off there. That doesn't want to happen. They'll announce one at 11. Well, the paperwork's got to be in on it. But yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. But we'll see. We'll see. The deal has got to be done. All that carry on, medicals and paperworks and agreements and this, that, and the other. That's to be sorted. We need it in. We need it done. Right, quickly while we're waiting now. Oh, I've got to check that poll. What's it on? Right. Only 241 people have took this poll up to now. We need a few more before I end it. Where do you think Sunderland will finish in the table? If you haven't seen it, it should be like the top of the chat. It's the blue thing. Like the blue square box. Autos, top 6, mid-table, bottom half. Some people actually thought we'd get the bottom half of relegation. 4% of them. I think they didn't fall off though. Mid-table, 40%. Top 6, 44%. And automatics, 11% have got pure faith in Sunderland getting the automatics. Don't know about that, like. Mason Greenwood's gone to Getafe. Fuck me. Shame on Getafe. Right, we have 489 people in the chat. I don't know why you're watching me at this time of need. Do us a favour, smash the thumbs up button. It'll be really appreciated and it means a lot. It really does. We are currently at 326. There you go. And thanks very much, people doing it already. And we are currently waiting confirmation on Sunderland's, pursuit of signing these two kids from France. What if we did? Storm, what you talking about? What's he saying? What about if we don't do the signature they need? Sunderland's weighing it. Oh, well, let's get to 300. Cheers, Michael. Get it up. Easy that, man. For years, lot. Big girls, don't cry. Cheers for joining in. You've missed a right stream tonight. It's probably been the best one. Well, one of the best ones. I'd say it's on par with the Chef Wednesday one. Or the one where Steve snapped the chair. Stuart signed a Sunderland contract. We have. Bath to Norwich. I didn't say that coming. I'm gutted about that. I didn't understand. I literally didn't understand why you would get rid of your player of the season. I didn't care about age. I didn't care about if it's extending his contract. Unless he's asking for millions and millions, which I doubt he is, you can't be letting your player of the season leave the very next season. Listen, it's all well and good if you want to play football out the back, but, I just can't get my head around that one. I just can't. I'd rather him in the starting 11 than 09. I really would. As much as 09 as a really good game against Rotherham and another good game, and he was my man of the match against Coventry. I don't know. I'd rather have a thingy in. Jay Brown says, yes, Paul, love your videos and Steve's videos. Thanks very much. Really appreciate it, lad. Well, there's always better where you are, Jazzy. It's snowing in Newcastle. Cheers, lad. Right. Quickly. 3 minutes to go. Oh, wait. Get these announced, man. Will you? Fucking hell, what's a weld up? Getting wound up now. Somebody tweeted that, son, and went, can you please do your awake tweet? Oh, yeah, I love it when they do that. Yeah, did you see Reading? Did you see Reading Football Club? My life. At 10 to 8 at night. Just 10 to 8. I would say afternoon, never mind night. They tweeted, are you still up? Don't go to bed yet. Why are you daft twats? What, at 10 to 8? Of course everyone's up. Fucking hell. Oh, I like that one because that is a good one. Why? Oh, why go to the smallest club in Turkey? Boom. That's funny. Because people are saying it's Galatasaray. So subject that one, isn't it? Tom Naylor says, has Bath been confirmed? Not what I've seen yet, mate. Not what I've seen yet. No confirmation on Bath. Oh, my neck. I'm going to have another look on... I'm going to look on Norwich's actual club's Twitter account. Norwich. Yeah. No, they have just announced a player, Daniel. Why do they have these mental names? Daniel Ogwugwu. I'm not lying. Ogwuyu. I can't pronounce that shit. I know it. Does Norwich have fans? But they announced him, and I can't see them announcing. He's on loan from Man City. They've just announced that player. Tottenham have just put a bow and arrow tweet out, so it looks like they'll be signing someone soon. Mowbray is definitely asleep, by the way. He probably is. It's got nothing to do with him. He's just the head coach. He said it himself. He gets given the players. He's got to work with them. He doesn't like. It probably's had something to do with Bradley Dack. Let's be honest. But other than that, I can't. He might say I fancy this one, that one, but it's down to the rest of the man. It's not down to him. Norwich City signed Daniel. Aye, that's the one. Happy enough to keep Clark Roberts, to be honest. Happy enough. Why are they our best players, then, lad? Well, two of our best players. Go look at Stuart Gooch and them, boy. Totally agree with that comment. Deadline is done. It is. Dong. There you go. The clock struck and it's over. The window is closed. Stuart has been confirmed since 4-year deal. Yep, Stuart's gone. Gooch is gone. Elliot Emberton is out on loan. We are just waiting for confirmation. I'll not be long on, like, because it should get done more or less straight away. But we're just waiting. Anticipating. Waiting, anticipating. Done. Night, everyone. See you in a bit, Patrick. Window closed. Evans to Ajax. So Stuart out. Fucking hell, you still listen years long. So Southampton still haven't announced it. They haven't. No, they haven't. We're just going off what Sky Sports are saying, to be honest. Pembele deal is done apparently. We are waiting for confirmation on Nucci and Pembele. Timothy Pembele, according to the French media, is signed and is expected to be done. Sunderland, like that, according to the French media outlet, the Pembele deal is done. It's done and dusted. Say translation. It just says Sunderland deal is done. He's signed. What's going on here? Oh man, get to the academy light. It's only down the road. I should drive that. Next time I might do what we Philly done. I'll have Stephen down there with there. I'll be on live here, and every now and again we'll drop to Stephen. If he would be up for it, like, which you know for a fine fact he wouldn't. Can't believe it was gone like, you know, devastated, mate. Absolutely gutted. Fenerbahce's and got a good player on the hands there, like. Gonna miss Gooch. If you haven't seen Gooch's Twitter, go and have a look at the words he said about Sunderland. Like, I will bring it to you. Hi, Jack. Have you should in January. You took the Steve. Didn't think you will. Like, I can't see him standing there for hours on end. Not a chance. Midnight for Scotland. That's why I didn't get players on the back, mate. It's absolutely pointless. Doesn't matter who they are. The window's closed like, it's shut 2 minutes ago, mate. But we're just waiting for confirmation. Sunderland, do that picture and I'll stick it straight on here straight away for you. Right. Oh well, lads, doesn't matter. The window is closed. There's no deals sheets in the EFL, so any deals has to have been registered by now to go through. Clubs can still announce deals after the deadline day, but they have to have been done by 11. So now we wait, but hopefully not too long. There you are. That's the news what we've been seeing all along. We're just waiting on confirmation by the club. I'm not waiting too long because you know for a fine fact the tack forever. But that Timothy Pembele, who I'm excited about seeing, is I think he might be good for his replacement, but he's a bit of a versatile player in himself. He's played 15 times for PSG this season, which is good credentials, and he's also played for Bordeaux this season as well, and that is in League One, or one if you want to call it that. Right, I'm not reading any more comments regarding Ross Stewart. When I find the confirmation, I'll give it to you. I've been absolutely tortured about it all night. Alright, Adam Ladd, he's dropped in on the comments. He says, Gooch, lass and kids and Mackhams, he'll be back to visit here. Aye, that's what he said in his statement. He came American, he left the Mackham. Can he? It was really, really nice words what he said. He said he's going to be coming back to the stadium as a fan in the stands with his family. Keeping Clark is better than keeping Stewart, in my opinion. Totally agree. Any news on the two French lads? Still waiting confirmation, mate. Still waiting confirmation. The poll, let's have a quick check. 45% of the people which is winning the poll at the minute say we'll get the top 6. 10% think we'll get automatics. Glad Pritchard has stayed. Well, I got told of, I'm going to say it, somebody, I wouldn't say he was close to the player, but he talks to the player. And he said that he was digging his heels in, he's not gone, he's refusing to go. He wants to stay, he's mad this place, he's home. And it does look like that's happened. Now we'll probably see news that he's been loaned out or chased out or whatever. But I'm glad Pritchard stayed. Has it left? No, it has not left. He's not gone anywhere. It's full of shit. It's just daft blue ticks wanting extra followers on Twitter. Aye, two French lads, that's all we're waiting on. Two French lads, that's all we're waiting on, everybody. Do us a favour, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up. It means a lot, thank you. Right, give us a quick look. Oh, where's Sunderland? I'm just waiting for that. He's awake still. Didn't go to bed. You know what's going to happen, didn't you? Wow, subscribers have flew up now on 7,871. It's another 8 subscribers extra to the channel. Thanks very much. I have done a video. If you want, after this stream, go and have a look. It's obviously the Rusin video. I've done that earlier. I've got all these Rusin's highlights in as well throughout the video, so you're not just bored of me talking shite. You've got the highlights all the way through. Oh, the dog's farted. Good hell. It's like burnt popcorn. No, still no use Chas on the Palace lad. Michael Oliver says brilliant stream tonight. It has been, thanks mate, it's been class. I hope you all, like nearly 500 people watching, I hope you all come back for the QPR live stream. It's much funnier when the two of us are here. Obviously we'll have a drink and all, you know what I mean, a couple of pints. We'll have a right laugh. Speakman did a good job this summer. There's a poll for you boys and girls. Right, end that one. So that was here's a poll. Answer it honestly. Didn't be swayed by what we say or the chat. Oh man. Right. Oh, I've put it all in capitals. That's wrong now. Wait that. 2 minutes. Is that in capital? There you are. Answer this one honest as you can. There you are. Simple as that. That's Speakman had a good window. And that's I'll be interested to see what the outcome of this poll is, to be honest. Oh, I thought that was Sunderland there. I can say yes and no. Storm behave. Cheers to the stream, mate. From El Paso, Texas. Oh my god. Nice one. I really appreciate you dropping in. Get all the Texans to subscribe. Just pick all the phones up and just subscribe. We're getting notifications off me. They don't even know what I'm talking about. That's another one. What's the furthest person away from where we are now? Sunderland. Texas is winning it. Hands down up to now. Obviously, freshers from America and all. There's a lot of Americans that watch us. I was talking to Stephen, I says, on the last stream, apart from the UK, what's the next top country that watches us? And I thought it would be Australia, to be honest, because there's a lot of people that emigrate there, but it's not. It's America, believe it or not. Right. Canada. Jesus, that's a distance and all. Costa del Fulwell, Steve. SR5 right next door, lad. Aye, true, Thomas. That's what I think. And all short of a defensive midfielder, like, definitely. But it hasn't been like a top draw window, but it has been a good one in my opinion. It has. And the poll with 150 people who took this poll up to now. Whereas the rest of you, our man, are watching, just tap the poll. 80% say yes, 20% say no. I should have been a bit more thingy with the question. I should have said. Oh, there's Stormin. What's he saying? Fresh, I mean. Us. Anyway, that was a fart. Bangkok. Fucking hell. He's a man watching me all the way from there. What time is it? Mick, our Paul, what's this crap? Is that our Michael Leha? What's the crap about Stewart playing for Southampton tomorrow? No, he can't play for them tomorrow. Obviously he's injured, hasn't he? But he's fucked off this Southampton mate. Should be 50-50 in my opinion. See, it's Tempest still out, aye. Wingers. So I said this in the comment section below. We could have done with a right winger because we've only got Roberts, I think still. Don't think anyone's announced anybody yet. But we've only got Roberts who plays as a proper right winger. We've got players who, they're going to say it can't play there, but they can't because they put Barr out there and he struggled against Coventry. So there's a right winger and a defensive midfielder, and I would have been absolutely buzzing with this window. As it stands, the window, if we get these two French lads done and dusted tonight, or whenever they're going to announce them, if they have signed, then it's been I'd say a bit better than average. It's been a canny good window. Aye. It hasn't been the best, but it's been alright. Yes, Storm Roberts is injured. Aye. Aye, Fresh, he does, aye. He does, fair point. He plays right wing, right back and centre back, and he plays, apparently he's been able to play in the midfield as well. Siri says he wants to watch Netflix. Are you not chilling like? Is that what it is? I like the poll thing, keep it up. Aye, Peter, I remember you wanted us to get a timer on. That's the only thing we cannot do at the minute is have a timer. I might be able to get a clock there when it's for the match days. That's the only thing I haven't got is a timer on yet. But somebody showed us how to do it and we've done it. We've got the poll up. What else is it? Stephen says they need announcing, so he's sick. I can start a Q&A. I can do Q&As on here as well. It's two things what we've found out we can do tonight. Ready for the live stream against QPR. Oh, the Mags have got news. Oh, Keith Dowie would be fuming. He didn't stop at Newcastle. Oh, it's just for them players who went out on loan, I think. Hendrick and whatever it was. Take 10 million off Saints tonight, 3 points tomorrow. Oh, imagine that, Fresh. Imagine that, mate. You're saying on the, if you go and have a look through the comments on my last couple of videos and Stevens, the amount of negativity what was happening. Didn't get us wrong. Me and Stephen were getting a bit concerned simply because of how late things were gone. And the rumours regarding players what were potentially leaving, the likes of Clark, Roberts as well. Echo was linked to moving. Dan Neil to Liverpool. There was just all sorts of rumours. And it had me like, you know, nipping it a bit. And I was getting worried. Where now, it's looking a hell of a lot more positive. Didn't get us wrong, it wasn't the absolute best window. But I wouldn't say it's been a disappointment. I'd say it's been like average window. Rousing can play right midfield, but we've bought him as a striker, I think. Played 74 times up there, 23 goals, 9 assists. I cannot say us buying him as any other winger, but he can play off the wing. I would have, say the thing for me is, if we kept Stewart, I would have played him just off Stewart, and I think they would have complemented each other and it would have been mint, but it is what it is. He's gone to Southampton, apparently. Oh, I thought something was happening out here. It can't be any later now. Surely it's 11:15 here. I don't know how long to stop on for. I tell you what I might do. I might finish a video if they get announced, but I didn't really want to. I just want to wait on the stream's doing alright. There's a hell of a lot of people watching, and I think it'd be a shame for me to drop off and then not announce it to you lot. I feel obligated to do it, but I know I cannot stop until. Now watch, I'll be sitting here till Southampton, half time, then they get announced. Oh, my neck's cracking and everything. I've been here. How long have I been here? 9, 10, 11. It's not that long. A day longer on match days, don't we? My sources said that Victor and HB is at the kind of like. Hey, it's absolutely mental sometimes, this place. Oh! Right, listen to this and tell me where you had a bad window. Silt, Triantis, Dak, Job, Amaya, Mienda, Rusin, Burstow. I keep forgetting about him. Ayuchi, Pembele, Clark Steen, Robert Steen, Neil Steen, Pritchard Steen, Bath Steen up to now. Equa Steen, Hume, new contract. 09, new contract. Ballard, new contract. Serkin, new contract. Now, fuck me, that sounds good, doesn't it? The only outgoings you've got on that is Embleton, Gooch and Stewart. If that is the case, that is fucking mint. I'm gonna take a tick. I wanna share that. What? Brentford? 2 minutes, everybody. There you are. Tick to that one. Wait, so we got Pempelia. Apparently, it looks like it's done. A few people have tweeted that it's done. French outlets. We'll find out in a minute. Dan, I didn't know, mate. Because if he has a good loan, maybe we might get him on another loan. But I don't know. You look at the way that a mad situation went. Yeah, now he's injured for a couple of months, hasn't he? Aye, Kev. It sounds ominous. Can't wait to see him in the red and white line. He was also on loan at Charlton. We've said the Haji 4 weeks ago. Is someone saying we should start him? I can't say it like fucking hell, Haji. He must have got a few quid for him, you know. Brentford time up here. He's been about a bit now, man. Where'd he gone? Everton was on it. Come have to turn this up. They were just talking about it there. I don't know if you can hear that, like, because I might get copyrighted for it. Sky and the EFL are terrible. Not so much Sky. The EFL copyright strike me about 4 times a couple of weeks ago. Not about 2 weeks ago. I only used a clip read, and because it was 6 seconds long instead of 5 seconds long, boom, copyright. Tosses. Anyone 11 can please. 11 or 12 kind of. Is that we're going? No, Kyle, he hasn't. People just talking out the bum cheeks on. They're just talking out the last made. Oh, I'm on a way. I don't know how long to stop one for. What time do you reckon I should stop one for? Because I can't be asked to stop one for ages. Sunderland just tweet. Are you awake? Swear to God, I'll flip this table. I'll be out of the moon. Aye, true. True, Adam. Fuck off, you daft twats. 4 o'clock. Nowhere. Not a chance. 1 o'clock, nowhere. Another hour. I'll tell you what, I'll give it. Quarter, I might just nash off, like, I don't know. I'll have to see. What's happened? I've just got a flash on the phone now. Oh, no. You can't have a look at that tweet if you can. If you're on 2 devices, or if you want to just quickly go and have a look. Go and have a look on Twitter, that tweet. That what I've just said, it looks class. It looks like a good transfer window, to be honest. With only the 3 what's left. I'm just waiting for Sunderland. I keep refreshing it. It's just not happening, like. So what do you think? Right, that's it. Name all 1-1. Nate, all cheers, Kurt, for everything, mate. I really appreciate it. Thanks for dropping in. He's off. He's had enough. He's tagging out. Cheers, David. I really appreciate it. You can hear us. Timothy's apparently said his goodbyes to PSG players and that and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. Well, if that's the case, if there's a lot of rumours regarding Pembelia, what's happened to the crack with Anucci? Ayuchi, or whatever he's called. Apologies for that. I just didn't know how to pronounce his name. I will learn. Still, I didn't even want to say this, right? I really didn't, because I just didn't. Has Stuart left or what? Says somebody on Twitter. And they still didn't know, because there's been no confirmation. Still no confirmation of Stuart. Oh, yes, somebody's right. Pembelia has said his goodbyes. Thank you for, and it's on his account as well. He said, thank you for always making my dream bigger. PSG. Looks like Timothy Pembelia on Instagram 5 seconds ago. So if you want to go and have a look, he's there, lad. Pembelia, deal is done. I'm out with the moon with that one. It's on Instagram. Let's have a quick look, see if that's true. Right, so you didn't even have to type the full thing on, it comes up straight away. No, well, that's a lie. Oh, it might be in French. Oh, I haven't got French translate on. It says Macue de ma vieux Paris à la vida chazure plus grande. Whatever that means, it means bonjour Pellier, welcome to Sunderland. I'm a Sherman. But he's done a video of him saying his goodbyes, like his little highlights throughout his career, I think. I'm still waiting for the. That can't be real. 5 seconds ago. 11 minutes ago, I have been about right. Might be right, like lads and lasses. Do you not speak French? Oui, oui. There you are. I can see quite a few things in French. I got a D in GCSEs at school. I'm not even lying. Fucking hell. Apparently, Gooch's shirts have been sent out. Yeah, someone says, let's hope Robertson Clark stays. Well, it looks like they have on it. 533 people watching, you trying to piss on you? Fucking hell, what you doing? Tell you what then, if there's 533, let's see what the stats are. There's only 393 likes. It's been a successful window. Not the best, granted it's not been the best, but it's been good. I've just had a list, hit the thumbs up for that. Let's get over 400 likes. 400, that's fucking mental. 400 likes on a live stream. I don't think we've done that since Tranmere versus Sunderland in the cup final when we beat them and Gooch scored the winning goal with a class ball through by McGeady. Now we've done it. Get in, everyone. I'm over the moon with that. Like, really appreciate everybody who watches. Like, it's fucking mental. Absolutely everybody. Let's see what Steve says. He'd probably be calling us. Yeah, he's actually being nice. Wow. We know. Oh fuck, I've knocked it off. We know, Steve, we know. They've been announced. Last 15 seconds. Come on. Oh, he said kneeling. Right, well, I'll have to correct you, Steve. No, Stephen, correction. There was 533 watching at one point. They heard me speaking French, and half of them have pissed off. But that Pempelier has just said his goodbyes on his Instagram, and I tried to speak French, and it just went all terribly wrong. Even though I got a GCSE D in French at school, believe it or not. But it's been a really good stream, and I've told them all they better be here for QPR. But yeah, he's just saying that it's been an absolute belter of a stream, and he says he can't believe it. He says he's devastated he didn't come up, but I didn't blame him. He's dead on his feet. He's still, well, he's sent that voice note and he's gnashed to bed. 2-2. Put a mother. Oh, the pole. Now look at that, everybody. What a difference. What a difference 24 hours makes being a Sunderland supporter. We've went from on the brink of nutting a wall to literally now, I'd say a little bit better than average transfer window. I think it's decent. If they obviously announced the players, I can't exactly say it's decent until they've been announced. It hasn't been the best, but it's been up there. 81% of people said Speakman has had a good window, and 19 say it hasn't been good. Yes, we could have brought another right winger in, but like you say, there's players who can play that position. Rusin, Pempelier, obviously Roberts is still at the club, thank God. So it has been a pretty successful window. Right wing, centre mid, like a defensive midfielder for me, and I would have been absolutely buzzing to bits. But it's been a fairly good one. I think I'm gonna have to drop off in a minute, like, because no it's happening with this club, has it? I'll have a double check on Twitter, see what the crack is. I have seen that. It's a step into the unknown. True. That's the point now. Like, what a window. All the people are really happy. There's a lot of people happy, and a few like saying, well, it does, like, they do raise a fair point. Like, they're coming into the unknown with the coming into this league. It's very physical, very hard, demanding league. Playing Saturdays, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's going to be a shock to the system for some. But Michu managed to, after a hard start, find his feet and do well. You've got to look at Vermaad, did now for Rangers, come in here, had a rough start, couldn't get in the team under Alex Neil, then eventually did work his way in, and the rest is history regarding Vermaad. So players have adapted to this league. There's no question about it. They've done absolutely outstanding, these young lads who come in. So for me, yes, there is that question there, can they dig it? But we've got to get behind them, and we've got to hope they can dig it, because if they didn't, we're fucked. Simple as that. Stuart confirmed. Dinner mate. Been like this all night. 5 strikers. Pretty sure we have one of the academy lads on the bench. Southampton announced them. Oh! If I see him with a Southampton top, I think I might have to kick off. Even though I know what's happening. Right. Great Scott! What a shit announcement, eh? Great Scott! Southampton FC, Britannia Road, Loch Ness Drop. Fucking how dare yous! How very dare! Loch Ness Drop, eh? You're not allowed to call him that. I'm going to comment on it and say, fuck off, you rats. I never meant to say that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not that type of person. Stuart announcement. Nah, that doesn't, it sounds horrible, that, like, but you know what I mean? Here comes the money, someone said. Finally, lads, took your time. Someone said, enjoy. You will piss the league now. Why, if he stays fit. Fit, unreal. That's what I'm going to put. Why is it not letting us type properly? Fit, unreal. I can't even be asked to even type that. I've just said fit, unreal. The Tammy 867 donated 5L. He's laughing his tits off. Cheers, lad. Really appreciate that. Absolutely amazing. Been an absolutely outstanding stream. Thanks to absolutely everybody. And have a shot for every time I've said absolutely there. What the fuck's the matter with us? It's too late. Gutted about Stuart, but if he didn't want to be here, then nothing we can do. Totally agree. Gutted. Fit. And the same player, he'll rip the league apart. But you've got to keep him fit. That's the only thing. Where we're at now. Sunderland, we're just dying for you to announce people. I'm sure someone's at my front door. Thank God it's been confirmed. And now Sunderland announced it. Quickly, if you just want to go and have a look, Ross Stewart has joined Southampton on a permanent deal for an undisclosed fee. We know how much it is, 8 million plus 2. You know, it's hard because I like them, cheers for everything, but off you pop. No, I don't know. It's the Wembley getting us up, the season war yard. Neil, there's another one. Michu song gone. A mad song gone. Loch Ness Jobber song gone. Somebody's going to have to pull some wonders out the arse and come up with some good songs, like, because literally all the good songs have gone. I'm gonna cry. Right, confirmed. The club's confirmed it now. Sunderland have. What's the matter, people? What's people saying here? We'll get what people saying here. My favourite ever Sunderland player. Thanks for the memories, LND. That's pretty much what I was saying. Like, so there's another confirmation of being able to give you that. Stuart's gone. He can carry alright, mate. He's dropped in. Better late than never. It's 10 million plus add-ons. BBC said, we're not. 2 million, I think it is altogether. 8 and 2. Keith Downey's just said it. Not the tweet I was waiting for, but hey. True, mate. Yeah, off to keep, said Stephen. Off to keep. I didn't blame you, lads and lasses, because it's been a long night. But, well done, Roscoe, for everything you've done. I'm a bit, I don't know, I'm a bit, like, with Gooch, I understood it, not getting played. Gutted he went. Cheers for 16 years. Stuart won, I was like, I want to know the ins and outs of it. I want to know why he didn't sign that deal. I want to know what was offered. But that's the thing, we'll never know unless the player comes out about it. But he didn't want to be here because he would have signed the deal. a song. There was loads of songs. There was that video where I was the original creator of this video. It's this one. And it's a gadgie. It's a gadgie dancing like Ross Stewart. And he's on the Wigan Pier, this lad, and I remember that. All them memories. It's just I've typed in Ross Stewart, and all the memories are coming back, like this one. Fucking hell, we're not going to be able to sing that anymore. No. I'm just resharing this. Hey, good. Oh my life, all these songs, what we're missing out on now. Two minutes, everybody. Right, there you are. I think. Do you know what? It's Sunderland are always slow to dig everything. It took Southampton to announce that before they bothered digging it. I stayed up this late to say Great Scott. I can't believe they went with that, like, Great Scott. They could have pinched one of our Drogba songs in that, man. Right, they pinched his name already, like. Oh, Inucci thanking Lorient as he prepares to join Sunderland. Oh, so it might not be long. So he said his thank yous. Pempelius said his thank yous. Now all we have to do is wait for Sunderland. Oh, am I really going to wait any longer? It's 35. I tell you what, I'll wait 15 more minutes and then I'm off, because it's, you know, it's taking the piss. It's like Pempelia is the best on earth. It hasn't got the same ring to it, has it? I do, Tom. I do. I know. I get like this when I'm tired, mate. I'm talking a load of rubbish now. I'm just waiting and waiting, anticipating like everybody else. Alright, Jack Clark needs a chant like Bart Dale off and all. Boom! That's a good one. Love that like that. Aye. Cheers for the memories, Stuart. Like, got it really in a way. Loch Ness greedy bastard. Fucking Nelligan. What the fuck? He said the Loch Ness greedy bastard. Why did I find that funny? I'm mental, me, like. I'm absolutely mental. Still can't believe he stayed up in January to 12:30 for Sims to sign when he was on Liverpool. When he was on Liverpool? Oh, when he was at Liverpool, you mean? Not Liverpool Club, like, Liverpool, the city, I think. The Loch Ness Plonky. Alright, in case you come and Joe, cheers for dropping in, mate. Because it's true. Stuart's statement about joining out. Oh, I haven't seen the statement. Oh, you're fucking gonna be joking. I might delete your tweet now if he's being a cheeky twat. Right, Southampton. Apparently, Stuart's been sly according to someone. I don't know if it's true. Oh, he has said something. It's alright, Stuart. That shirt looks shit on you. I'm absolutely delighted. It's been a really long day, but it's been really good too. Right. Where's what he said? Southampton is a massive club, which they are in the on rates. Absolutely delighted with it. It's been a really long day, but it's been a really good one too. and in the end, I'm delighted to get everything done in time so I can move forward now. Southampton is a massive club, and in recent years, it's been in the Premier League club, and for me, it's been a great challenge to come down here and play football for a team that's going to be competing at the top of the league. Right, so what you saying, what you're not? Oh, little Jewel now, like Stuart. Little Jewel, you want your dues, do you? Right. Stuart said Southampton are a massive club and he wants to be joining a team that's going to be fighting for the top of the league. Which I put Southampton to finish 6th. So top 6 is like near the top of the league. So I do get what he's saying, to be honest. I don't think there's no malicious in that. We didn't know the ins and outs of a fight at the minute with the club and why did he not want to sign and what was the offer offered. You know what I mean? We didn't know an out like that, so we can't really, start hating on Ross Stewart because he didn't sign a new deal. The Loch Ness knobhead. The Loch Ness knobhead. Fucking hell. Loch is the arse. Loch is the arse. Saying the players, mate, I hope you're right. And now, with all the players that we've kept at this club, I think it's been an alright window. And I hope the lads now can get a togetherness amongst the squad and we can start pushing on. And obviously, Saturday, you can write Saturday. I know you cannot, why am I even fucking saying that? But listen, we're going into Saturday's game with no recognised striker. I believe he's going to play Amir simply because he wasn't in the under-23s game the other day. Who's he going to play out on the right? I hope he plays Pritchard instead of Barr, because Barr had a terrible time against Coventry, and the game before he didn't have the best one. So for me, Pritchard and Hamir up top. But then again, is he going to go with Bellingham? I didn't know, but I would probably go with Hamir. Get some really good service into Hamir's head, and that's where we'll see him flourish. He's better in the air. It's proven through the goals what he has scored in pre-season. So it isn't as much doom and gloom as there was yesterday. That is. What the fuck was that noise? That is for sure. Who heard that noise? Well, the dog didn't do out. Right. I wish Gucci all the best. It's been a blast. Job I can chalk on. Can't see me getting much game time now. Well, once the other kids are in against Southampton, they can't play. They didn't get brought in quick enough. Yeah, I can't even pronounce that. Anucci is pronounced Awushi. Is that right? Awushish? Fuck knows. Thankfully, that's an easy way to say it. Well, mate, you were wrong. Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. I'll listen to somebody else say it, I'll learn it there. Oh, I can't pronounce the fucker. Carl, I'm not hating on him. I was backwards and forwards between these on here. But good luck to him. Well, no, not good luck to him because really, well, good luck to him, but not when he's playing us. That's all I want to say. I've shared a memory on Twitter regarding Ross Stewart. I said thanks for the memories. He got us his goal and then Embo's goal got us into that memory what we had in Wembley the night before down Trafalgar Square. The game, it was just absolutely unbelievable as a Sunderland supporter. So he was a part of that. He was a part of our memory. So you've got to thank him for that at least. Oh, it was absolutely unreal, man. Absolutely unreal. Watching them lift the trophy and us finally getting out of that monstrosity of a league. Aye, the kid doesn't look right like on Stewart. Christian Beer. Aye, well, Dan, that's what I said. I commented on Gooch's post and I said, one last time, Gooch. We've got Barstow Basher who's going to score 30 goals this season. Hopefully, right? Do you know what? I'm sick of fucking death of waiting for Sunderland. I don't know what I'm going to do if I'm on an Ash or not. Do you reckon I should wait on 15 more or not? 2 minutes. I'm not waiting. I still wait till 12. 12, you reckon? I don't know. People still here. I don't want to let anyone down. Like, I don't know, not, but if there's people watching, which there's quite a few still watching, I don't know why, I may as well stop on for a bit. See what people are saying. So, oh, Shishi. Oh, Shishi, or whatever, if that's how you say it. Or Shishi. Or Shishi. Oh, Shishi. He players can play on in Robert's position with Bar. Pembelia, Huggins. What about Hume? Someone's missed Hume off in that position, by the way. Yeah, they're just giving us the team in the layout in their positions, but they've missed. Oh no, that's sorry. Yeah, didn't mean that. The natural wood sculptor. Right, what's happening? Might as well. Dark Side says, I know, but we're running out of things to say, man. You know what I mean? Let's have a quick look on the poll. Where what at? Speakman's done a good job. Of course he has. 79% of people says he has. So there you go, he has. I'll end that poll. I'm good. It's only 8:45 in the morning. Where are you, like James? Thailand's just dropped in. Dave, I hope you're double checking when you're in them bars, mate. Announced. Fuck off there. I'm going to have a look. Early off? Yes, he's there, lad. They've announced Pempele. The boy is in. He looks a bit like that way. He's got the same hair. He's there, lad. He's going to set the championship on fire this season. You watch. I want to put it on the screen. I want after he looked mint in that red and white top. Looks absolute baller already. The red and white stripes will do that to you though. Here we're going. Look at that, man. He's just been announced by Sunderland. They haven't even got the pitch up and I'm going to have it up first. No, I'm not. Oh, I am. Add source. Yes, come on. We're nearly there. And we are there. Oh, I've still got my phone things on. You can still see where I took the screenshot. Oh, fucking hell. Doesn't rain, it pours. There you are. He's there in the red and white. It's been announced. The deal is done. I've brought it in here first. You've got to hit the thumbs up for that one. Wait, let's stretch it out because it looks terrible, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks a bit better. Yeah, he's got a little bit of look of Ekwa, hasn't he? I think Ekwa's got longer hair. See him like little stubble here and that. But aye, buzzing, he's in. Finally, there you go. I'm glad I stopped on. We have got one in the door. There you go. Now all we're waiting on. Oh, I've got a bit of meat on the back of my neck there. I think I might have to die soon. That. Got sidetracked because it's delayed. Well, can't believe I've got a live stream in the morning now, you know. This is a vlog in the morning. This is absolutely mental how I'm still up. I'm going to see what the statement's been released. What the hell? I've just fucking turned it off like. Oh. No, they've just done that little picture. Speakman. Yes, somebody's done that. Christian Speakman apology form. 2. Christian Speakman from the full SCFC's fan base. Date the 1st of the 9th, 2023. Reasons for behaviour. The media convinced me he was selling everybody. Tick. I didn't watch the actual games. I don't know off-field business. I misunderstood the work of the model. I was jealous of Christian Speakman. Last night was... I can't even say that word. Retrograde. I will hereby respect Christian Speakman and will not take down on any future first ballot Hall of Famer. What the fuck? That is absolutely an outstanding tweet. I'm even fucking sharing that. Quality, like, I'm not even going to laugh my fucking tits off at it. Apologies for the swearing. That is unbelievable. I tell you what, that is the funniest thing I've seen on Twitter tonight. How many people's going to sign that Christian Speakman apology letter? Even just one of them things what I said. One of us have got to, like... Me and Stephen didn't know because we were fully behind him. And we got... Our opinions got... a few digs tossed at us regarding us being behind Speakman and the board, and you'll have probably seen it in the comments yourselves. We were like getting to a point where we're like, if the voice note's there for me and Stephen, if Stephen's alright for us to show you it, I'll show you it. Not yet, again, maybe later, maybe on the next stream. Stephen, even me and Stephen went, I tell you what, if they didn't get their bodies in and they did let the players go who have been rumoured to go, I'm mentally like, and he was like, I see him, I'm not having this. There's nothing deep out, like, but you know, I just talk. But says we're going, I would be very upset if it didn't happen, like. But what can't happen? Nothing to what people were saying. I'm never believing it in the know ever again. Never, ever, ever. Dan Nair's supposed to be gone. Robert's supposed to be gone. Clark's supposed to be gone. Eckler's supposed to be gone. There was just millions of people supposed to be gone and not one of them went. But I knew Stewart was on his way, really. We did. Gooch, maybe Embleton. I was a bit surprised by Elliot Embleton simply because Tony Mowbray says he's going to include him in the Saturday's game, which maybe on the bench or something, last 5 minutes, and then he went on loan. So I was a bit surprised by that, simply because of what Mowbray says. Why is people saying he'll tear the league up? He's a defender. I'm confused. He can play right wing, mate. So he's not just a defender. He plays in the midfield also. I think we'll have brought him in really as a replacement for Gooch, but he can play in that right wing position. We'll find out. We'll find out whenever he gets included in the team, or when Mowbray starts talking about it in press conferences, or even when Speakman does his little statement in a minute. But he can play further up the pitch. Cheers, Sean, lad. He's loving the information. But that's the thing. Why can a defender not tear up the championship? Why is it just a striker or the forward line that can tear it up? A few we need 8 teams worth. Right where I'm at. Still waiting. I want to read his statement, like what Speakman said regarding what position he plays and stuff like that, and I'll not be long before I'm off me in any way. Because see, the thing is with this, right, with that Uchich, what I didn't know how to say it, right? Uchichi, no, not Chichi, because I got wrong for saying that. It's Uchich. I don't know. Regardless, I'll tell you what I'll call him, Adil, because that's his fucking name. Adil, once they announce a player, the wait a while and then they'll bring out what's been said about the player, how much of a deal it is, what type of deal it is, we're happy, this is what the player says, this is what we say, etc. Then they'll do a couple of other pictures of him, and maybe an interview from him if he speaks English. Then there'll be a wait, and then a deal will get announced. Uchi, that's a good one, Uchi. Yes, Gary lad. Oh, fresh, I'm easily led. That's the point. I'm easily led, and sometimes I like to get my hopes up. But I know come January, you'll be saying exactly the same thing. Mark my words. Right, where am I at? It's been announced as well, anyway. Oh, fuck, has it? No, it hasn't, man. That's just Pempelier. Pempelier, I mean, even. Thanks for the memories, Ross. That's all Sunderland said, like, oh. Not like what Gooch got, like. Stuart's not on Twitter in any way. Oh, wait, man, would you want that notification then I can't evade on Saturday, like, a deal. Did we get him on the cheap? Aldi, you mean? Fucking hell. You reckon, series? Do you reckon they're going to announce one more, everyone? What one? Let's have a look at the like target while it's a bit flat. Fuck! Wow, well, we've got 460 likes. That's absolutely outstanding. Not even going to ask you again. Doesn't even matter. That's mint. Fucking hell. Probably been one of the best streams we've done, like. What? Statement on Pembele. I'm not sure yet, mate. I have not. Oh, it is. You're right. Aye. It's just come out there. Just saying it. Let's have a look. He's made 37 senior appearances in League 1, as we see it, featuring 11 times for PSG. I thought it was 15. 26 times during his successful long loan with FC Bordeaux. So stop. We've bought him as a right back. Like, so he is a right back. I know he can play other positions, but he is a right back. 5 years. What? Oh no, I'm trying to sign a 5-year contract. Wow, we haven't half-tied this player down. I'm very surprised because I thought this would initially be a loan. With obviously being a PSG player and very young, I thought they might want to, probably keep him as one of their own and give him plenty game time in a hard league and experience and develop him. But no, he's a full-on Sunderland player for 5 years now. After making his UEFA Champions League debut the following week, he scored his first goal for PSG before the end of 2020 in a 4-0 win over Strasbourg. So, yeah, listen, this boy is highly thought on, obviously, and he's got bags of potential. This is a really good replacement for Linden and Gooch, that is for sure. So that's the He possesses a range of attributes. That's obviously we've been talking about him playing different positions. He would bring Sassy. Well, what was that? He says he would bring depth and add competition within the group. The fact that he's chosen to commit to a long-term future of the club is a statement to our continued progress. Sassy! His dog. Continued progress, and we look forward to helping him settle into life in Sunderland FC. We'll be patient with him as he builds his fitness and so he might not even be fully fit. His fitness and then competes for a place in our team. But he's saying there, like, obviously we've got to see what he's like on the training pitch, and if he's up to getting a start in the starting 11, then we will start him. But at the minute, he's got to fight for a spot, which is just obvious. Where I was out there. At the team, but we are delighted to welcome Timothy to the way side and believe he can become an important player for us. Of course he will. He sounds decent. That's alright. What's people thinking? What Turkish lad? What's people talking about now? Turkish lad. Don't know if we've signed the Turkish lad or not. Definitely not, mate. I didn't think we've got him, mate. That Crespo. Nah, I didn't think we got him in the end. As people says, Timothy, 5-year contract. Love it. Love them lengthy deals, mate. Tie him down. Trujillo moving to central defence or bench. Sassy. Sassy's biting herself. No Turkish dude. No Turkish fella. Signing back here. Right. Right, now that's just simple now, isn't it? We are simply waiting on the next French lad. I tell you what, I'm on a drop off. I can't be asked to wait any longer. Oh, it's 1 minute tea. I'll tell you what, I'll give it 10 more minutes and that's it and I'm done. That's it, 10 minutes, I'm done. Back in here. Where do you get them tight tops from? God bless. Well, mate, this one is a bit loose. Because I'm starting a new regime at the gym. They all say wear a baggy shirt so you cannot see your gains in the gym. So I've started to get the bigger tops. No, so much for quite there, Jackson, you're right. Anyway. Its dog is biting her arms. Sass, stop. Gone diesel in. Any news on Diallo injury? He's out for 4 months. I'm a Diallo. He's out for 4 months, I think. That's what you're on about. We love French youngsters. Yes, we do. We're just waiting for one more now, and we're happy as Larry. Right. So everybody, the majority of people earlier did say we would finish in the top 6, didn't you? I'm sure you did. Two seconds if you want. I've got with that. Right, hey, listen, I want to say this now. This should. I say this as a positive window for me. I think going forward as a club, we've got to get behind the lads. We always do. We always will. The players what we've brought in is even though we haven't seen them yet, I'm not going to be critical of them, and I'm not going to say they cannot hit the ground running. Why can they not? Other players have done it who've never been in the Championship before. Also, Mowbray is happy with the squad at the minute. He's got plenty of strikers in now. Quite a few, to be honest. A bit too many. Nah, jokes aside, we've got some players in who can fill in certain positions. Yes, we're probably a defensive midfielder short, in my opinion. But like I say, you've got a few players to come back from injury. You've got like Matete. I'm not 100% sure how far he is away. Evans, probably the end of this year, will be back. So it's looking, there's a dog gone nuts. It's looking alright. A mix of good and bad too. The only bad that's really went was maybe Ross Stewart, but you can see that was a good deal. Then you've got the likes of Gooch who went, which was sentimental reasons why I was gutted about that one, and also Embleton, which I understand that one gets plenty of game time at Derby, and I hope he does well. Apparently, bat to Norwich hasn't went through, to be honest. That's what I'm hearing. I'm going to quickly have a look, see if they've announced it. And then we'll let you know. If it lets us, like. Oh, Twitter's just being gay. Hey, come on. Norwich. Nah, they still haven't announced it, so Danny Bart doesn't even look like he's left at the minute. Right, a couple of more minutes and I think I'm going to have to come off because they're not announcing it. Fish Paste says it's on. Does he? Fish Paste. Fish Paste. Mate, I'm sick of listening to people in the nose, to be honest, because they've said quite a few things tonight and I haven't got it right. Giles and Steve are the goats. Cheers, lad. I'm just saying that there. It's match day. You pissed at a bastard. It is, it's match day. It can only mean one thing. Oh, Nixon talks out his arse and all, to be honest. He does. Sometimes he does, sometimes he's right, but I need, we're still having that confirmation. Sunderland are really quite like. What's that? So I tell you the club would do that, don't they? It says they'll put a picture up or a video with the new player. Then they'll get into the statement of Speakman and the player. Then they'll probably talk to the player. Then there'll be silence. Then bang, another one will come. Too quiet. Telling me, lad. Still 300 odd people digging. Have you not got anything that's better to take than watch me? Love the crack. Cheers, Sean, lad. It looks like it's all quiet on the Western Front today. Ready to go down. Volume 1. You know, it's been mental. I tell you what, 2 more minutes and I'm off. Sunderland, you've literally got seconds to do it. Can't believe Ross Stewart doesn't look right with that Southampton top on. Like, let's see what we ended up finishing on. 291 people still watching now. Really appreciate it. I can't believe you stuck by us for all this time. And 471 likes. I hope you all subscribe and you'll join us for the QBR game, because that'll be a laugh. And also we'll have a match vlog up about maybe 3-4 o'clock, something like that, tomorrow. You know, series. I'm waiting for the tweet. I'll probably just retweet it like Goose Mav at work doing a 10-hour shift listening to you. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. I know I did, that's what I'm like. Mate, you should have seen it last one. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, I was still here. But that was because we didn't sign anybody. We were waiting for somebody. We know that there's going to be announcements anytime soon. Alfie says he's got mixed thoughts. What I'm going to say to you, Alfie, is just think of what you were like yesterday. Just think of that feeling where all these players were linked. This one's gone. Literally, it went from Stewart, Clark, Roberts, Dan Neil, Ekwa, who else was Gooch. There was absolutely practically our full team was getting linked and rumoured to be moving from in the nose, and they put the shits up people basically. And with Sunderland, one more. Here we gone, one more with the French flag. Come on, here we gone, lads and lasses. One more. Bonjour. That's French, isn't it? Bonjour. Can't believe I'm tweeting that, but there you go. What can I say? What's the French? What's hello in French again? It is bonjour, isn't it? Oh well, I shouldn't be saying that. What's welcome? No, what's hello? What's hello in French, dear? You didn't know? Tell you didn't go to school. I'm gonna have to delete that then. What's bonjour? Is hello? Yes, I know. Yes, it's bonjour. No, je m'appelle. What you talking about now? Yeah, je m'appelle and that. And we posted one more. We're off. We're out. We've got to get into the side of here, lads and lasses. Liam says bonjour is hello. I thought, why does I say hello? Well, fucking hell, I've typed bonjour. Fuck me, man. What the fuck? I'm deleting it. It sounds weird. Right, I've deleted it. I'm not even bothered. I just got excited. Say when I'm tired, I do daft things. Wise men see only fools rusting. Oh, where's Sunderland? Get on, then you pulled me leg. I'll tweet that. Sounds better. Bit mad tonight, like. Get on, then you pulled me leg. Bonjour is good day, apparently. Bon Jovi. Bon. What the fuck? You're more tired than me. What are you talking about? Au revoir. We called it the Del Boy. It was. Yeah, I love all he felt and horses, like, I'm not gonna lie. Told you to stay up. You did, like, you did. Hey, it's been mint tonight, like, I swear to God, I'll laugh my head off. It's 284 people still awake. He's absolutely off it. Hey, that's funny, that, like, I reckon it's been amazing. Good day means hello. I know it does, mate. Good day in if you're from Australia. Good day, mate. Oh, does it? No, good day just means good day. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Mate, it's late. It is. Apologies, it's late. What sounds good in French? Where if what's the words? If there's bound to be some people out there who's a bit more intelligent, a bit who can tell us what. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. In French. He's been confirmed. Oh, years are faster than me. Years tonight, like. Someone says, do a quick video. Not a chance. It'll come out stupid. You better be making a quick video. I'm going right. I'm replying. This has been funny as out. How do people know French? Ben. Do you know what? I've got a funny feeling you're going to be typing something. When I see it, it's going to be a naughty word or something. Bienvenue. Bienvenue is welcome. Bienvenue. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll say that one, I think. Take over wherever we go. Bonjour is hello. People, listen, I took French as a GCSE and I'm absolutely, I haven't got a clue. Yeah, oh, was it? Oh, cheers for letting us know the Bristolian Mackin. That's nice to know. In the 30s, 40s and 50s, good dear was how people used to greet each other down south. Right. PS put in FFS in French. Mias. Nah, you stupid bastard! I nearly said it there. Fucking hell. I did see it at first, but I'd said it wrong. And then I read it back and I laughed. Hey, fucking hell, you nearly got us. I'm waiting my son and sort out when I'm dying here. Wow, this is crackers. Right, what we're going on? I'm not reading any more out now because he's trying to slip us up. Me chat now looks like just as if I'm from a different country. It really does. How is Sunderland, man? It's done. All we need today is to see it. I'll put the picture up and then I'm gone. See you all later. Been an absolute amazing show. We'll be back on the QPR game, so everybody's got to come back on there. Before you go and see if you can get our 500 likes. Oh, you bastard. I think the people who are still watching's already liked it, so he'll not be out here. Martin, no, always. You've got things like that. You've got to keep to yourself. We're waiting on the last French announcement, and you know I can't pronounce it yet. Uchichi. Oh, I don't know. Whatever it is. Hopefully we've got some. Years keep distracting us there because I want to put the phone here so I can see. There you are. Right. Ayuchi is pronounced. Ayuchi is announced. It's announced. No, it's not. You're a lion. It is. Shit, how did you know? I've got the phone in front of us as well. Tom Cannon confirmed at Everton. Right, I'll get this picture up. There's the tune. He does this celebration, didn't he? What was it? Or something like that. He does. Just announced him. Bang, there you go. A French kid. He's played loads of times, like in the French league. Just signed him there. Been decent window. Well, Varney let Gooch, Stewart, and Elliot Embleton gone. All them rumours was bullshit. Stewart, Gooch, and Embleton. I was a bit good about Gooch, like. It just for this, like the nostalgic, you know. Larry's out. No, you will. But I'm coming off now, and anyway, it's done. There he's out. Even here. Weird. Ayuchi. Pissing people off because I can't pronounce it, you know. I'll learn. I promise you, I'll learn for the vlog tomorrow. It's got. The dog's got a ball. It's going to be a good vlog. I'm telling you, we're going to get down the stadium early. Me and Stephen will be at the statue. Cheers to all the donations, everybody. I cannot thank you all enough. It's been... I'm going to swear now, so if there's any kids, turn the phone down. It's been fucking amazing. Absolutely unbelievable. Got a Gooch left, people saying good morning, someone said. 4G went in the house, Jalsy criminal. 4G, what do you mean? I didn't get it. Do you know what? It'll be a really good. What?
Have you been seeing that there's no signal after that?
I don't know.
Your phone should be 5G.
I don't know. Probably, but people not connected to your Wi-Fi. People's been funny tonight. It's been absolutely hilarious, everybody. There's been nasty comments on out. There's been some winding Stephen up because he's not here, but it's been absolutely better. Oh, I can't believe I just said that. Cheers, Paul. Dark Side Calls and neighbour, mate. Cheers to everybody who's joined. It's been somewhat, I'd say, Sass 7.5 out of 10 transfer window, maybe a 7 out of 10. Can't complain. Speakman is owed a massive apology off some. A massive. I'm not saying years. I'm not saying the viewers who watch me and Stephen. Sass, but he's owed a massive apology off some. Like, it was absolutely ripped the club to bits. Me and Stephen stuck by them. Didn't get us wrong last night. We had a bit of a wobble, which was understandable because of all in the nose. Never listen to them ever again. Tell you what, onwards and upwards. Let's see if the lads can bed in well, adapt to English football, and let's get behind them on Saturday. Obviously, Saturday, none of them can play. We haven't got a striker unless Hamia plays. Sass! Right, I'm gone because the dog's batting me nut. Aye, that's him. I've done a video on him. Watch all the other videos as well, what me and Stephen's done recently. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. Cheers, everybody. I'll see you in